probably turn it on. Okay. So our previous quartermaster is Vlad. So the story points. Do you want to get it or pass it to someone?
Uh, I'll take it.
Okay. It's a perfectly valid
Story
answer.
points are story points are mine, not my characters, right?
Yes, they're bound to the game. So they're
Yeah,
this game they are. Like if you go to another game you wouldn't take them with you, but
I
uh
think I have 7 story points. I think that's what. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I mean, the main reason you want to pass them is either you feel like you're getting like too high on them and you want to maybe give someone else some for like some breathing room for rerolls and stuff, or
Right. Right.
you
Right.
have 10 and you can't have any more, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we go ahead and do a recap of last game?
Wait.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. I get the Vlad voice for the last time. Who knows?
He may be
Uh,
back.
Right, the heist continues. We're going to go for 2 more vaults. Break into the vault, find some mithril ore, pretty good. Found some black powder for alchemy, excellent. And 3 chests grabbed. Alarm goes off. Oh shit! All the giants come in. I jump into the portable hole, and the Kate goes invisible and folds me up. Weird, teleport's blocked, and then it got very dark, and then I'm somewhere else. Not again. Now, not in Vlad's voice, because he wasn't there. So then stuff happened. Went to the crawl space, went to the courtyard, big fight against the Forge Caller, and eventually you guys win, and you grab the loot and run.
All right.
What I didn't put in there was that because there's some contention there. The purple hole goes piff, and I go piff, and there you go.
All right, and Vlad is somewhere unknown for the time. All right, so it is the let's see, we're on session 167. Congrats everyone. Was that 3 years? Over 3 years. So
Probably congrats, Beryl, because I think she's been here the longest, right?
Beryl and Anna Kate, I think. What
Kate,
was Anna Kate original?
Anna Kate came like a couple levels in, but she's been here most of it.
Yeah, I was not original.
Okay, well, yeah,
close to it. Actually, I came in when we were at level 6. So.
Oh, really? That far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because we started at 2. We started this campaign at 2.
I think Trey was originally out in the Wednesday group, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the only one I was in to begin with, and then.
All right.
Joined this one second.
And I think you joined another one, but in any case, so you have gone deeper into the caves following Boulder Bottom down below. So for navigation, I'm going to make a roll with Boulder Bottom. Does anyone want to assist him? Probably someone with good wisdom or survival is what we'd be using.
Beryl will.
Okay. He has advantage because he has done these, though it's been a while. So go ahead, Beryl. Give me your assistance roll.
Yeah, I'm finding it. I don't have my tokens, so my macros aren't.
Oh, no worries. Guess I really wish you could pin the minimized sheets and stuff to the screen and just have them stay in a certain spot.
That'd be super, but yeah.
I wouldn't have to open like 6 or 7 sheets every game.
What you really need is 6 monitors.
Well, I have 2. I need a bigger desk if I was going to do 6. Although that wouldn't
One
work
of those little
because
monitor arms. Little like Doc Ock kind of envelop.
I'll get mechanical appendages to use Roll20. That sounds like a good investment for myself.
Totally.
All right. Well, so you do pretty well, especially with Barrel's help. You are searching, kind of moving downward. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Okay. So you enter into kind of a larger cave area. Kind of like I don't want to say open, but more open than the hallways you've been traversing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Good. I thought we were looking, like, as soon as we got into the tunnels, I thought we were looking for a place to rest without advancing very.
Yeah, sure. If that's the... Sorry, it's been a bit. Are we looking for a place to short rest? Was that the plan?
At least, I think.
Possibly even long rest, but...
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're not going too deep. You're more just looking for a place to
Yeah, I mean,
hide.
we wanted to get, like, kind of away from where we came down, a little bit away from the entrance to the
All right,
Molten Chapel, but
in that case, I'll use the 24 for finding a safe place. So yeah, you find like kind of a side cave that is fairly well defensible, hidden, and I assume you're gonna rest here.
Yes, please.
So your camp and all your people kind of set down. What do you have in your camp? I forget. Mostly laborers. And you got your bear and your wyvern. Alright, so yeah, you have a couple of your people kind of watch the entryways, and everyone has their tents set up, and I assume we're just passing time, so let me know if you're doing something while I attempt to pass time. Okay. So 1 hour passes, no issue.
We're feeling guilt is what we're doing.
Oh, do we need sad music? That's right. Let's do sad music.
You see a tear.
Has Anarchy even told you what happened?
Oh yeah, Titus, do you know what happened?
I mean,
yeah, well, I don't know what happened to Vlad, but when I got the scrap of the hole handed to me.
Oh yeah, it was a bit of a mishap, and Vlad has been sucked into another plane of existence. Which...
Oh, I thought you meant in character. Yeah, I knew above.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, there's a bit of a somber melancholy in the camp as people are kind of talking about the loss of Vlad. But the hour would pass, no issue. It's now 10:40 a.m. Go ahead and spend a short rest if you so desire.
Errol's okay with resting some more. Or does Tribe want to keep going?
Up to you guys.
Molderbottom says, "I'm doing okay, but I know you magic types need your beauty sleep." And Oso the bear goes, "Rrr." And Celadine goes, "Rah."
Wow.
All right, so it sounds like we're going to keep resting.
That's Barrel's vote.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep a watch.
Okay, so more.
Titus has gone blue or purple. No, it's purple.
Barrel's spending some time, like, kind of practicing some of her spell gestures and stuff, and re-upping her spell list. Because I changed a bunch out when we got into Roa Calls. Like, I took everything about fire out because it was useless against the giants.
That is fair. So Beryl,
Yes.
some time has passed. I'll say it's about 12:40. When Boulder Bottom approaches you, he says, "I wanted to check in with you, little one. Make sure you're doing okay. I'm not sure if you've lost allies before. It can be
Yeah,
hard."
Yes, Beryl has tribe has lost several, um, but sometimes they are lost in different way. Like Beryl just worries where Vlad went, and if Vlad is alone and without help.
As well,
Beryl's, yeah.
wherever he is, I hope he's okay. As Boulder Bomb kind of takes out his pipe and looks at it. Says, times like these, I could really use a smoke. I'm afraid the scent might draw things to us. He kind of just puts it away and sighs. He says, I imagine you guys have lost several people with all the heroics you do. He says, maybe this is just old hat to you by now. He says, I've certainly lost my share of friends.
Made June disappear a similar way to Vlad, and tribe has never found Mei June. Not because of bag of holding, but blip, all gone, and tribe doesn't not know where Mei June went.
He nods and says, well, maybe you'll find this Mei June along with Vlad someday. Says, but yeah.
Beryl wonders if there is magic to find Vlad again, for tribe to search for Vlad when tribe can find good magic, strong magic users. Maybe tribe will find way to track.
Says, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that magic users can always surprise you with the strange shit they can do. Wouldn't be surprised if someone could find him. He kind of pats you on the shoulder and smiles. He says, well, I'm going to go get back to checking the perimeters, but it's good to know you're okay. And he's going to walk away.
Yeah, Beryl does look kind of... She's pensive. She's looking down, but yeah.
At that point, your wyvern comes up and nuzzles you from behind.
Beryl scritches her under the chin.
Alright. Wait, which one was Dogdrin? Was that your...
He's the guard that
That's right.
helped us into the chapel.
Alright, that's who that was. So, yeah, at some point you'd see Dogdrin go talk to Boulder Bottom. You're not really sure what they're talking about, but they discuss things for a bit, and he just kind of goes back to his people. Time continues to pass. Again, let me know if anyone else is talking or doing anything. So, we would get to the end of the day. Go ahead and pay your camp and spend food.
Okay.
And the night would also pass. Luckily, no issues. You would feel a bunch of movement as if large creatures were moving around somewhere, but you're pretty sure, being deep in the caves, the giants have no way of getting to you. And at least for now, luckily, you haven't seen any of the deep dwarves. So it is the next day at 8 a.m. Go ahead and long rest. You're all feeling much better. What do you want to do?
I am updating rations and upkeep. There they are. I was trying to find the rations. So there's... I just spend the rations on the PCs, right? Not the NPCs?
Yeah, your camp, assume it's like, part of it, what it does is like uses its money to feed itself. So you just assume it's okay.
All right.
I don't want you to get that, micro. All right, so yeah, it is the 59th at 8 a.m. The camp's kind of getting ready to go. Boulder Bottom would approach Titus and say, all set to go this morning?
Yeah. Guess so.
He
Rough
nods.
start to a day, but
He says, that's a nifty looking cape you got on now.
Oh yeah, I think we
oh yeah,
have, we have some stuff
I
to
never got the cape.
identify. So we could identify some stuff if we wanted.
Yeah, someone else grabbed the cape.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't the one who found it.
Well,
yeah.
do you want to spend some time identifying now?
Who do we have that can identify?
That's a good question. Do we have anyone? I think Vlad was your identifier, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I did that for a bit.
Not the Rothi?
You,
Uh,
the Rothi can identify, but I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he's. Well, he would have
Ritual,
expended it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
let me see. I'm gonna bet he does not have identify because he always says he's a blaster sorcerer.
Yeah, but it's so hard to pass up identify though. It's like,
I agree. No, he doesn't have identify.
I totally forgot about that.
My God, man. Ow.
Ah.
All right. Well,
So you're
I just-
not. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh. I was just. I guess. Do you want me to just say that the unidentified cloak is in the inventory, or do you want to like?
I'll take it. I just wasn't
Yeah.
the one to find
Let's
it,
just
so I
say.
didn't
Let's
want
just
to
say it got passed.
presumptuously put it in my stuff.
Yeah. Let's just say
Yeah.
it got passed to you to carry, so you can like experiment with it, and Titus can decide to wear it or whatever.
Yeah, you
if
don't
someone
know what
else
it does
will.
for now, but there might be ways to figure that out in the coming.
Do I know if it's magical? Do we know if it's magical?
I
I think we had detect magic up, didn't we? Yeah, Vlad was doing detect
Yeah.
magic throughout that
It
heist.
is. I do know
Well-
which ones are magical. I just don't know exactly what they do.
so that
I did. Actually, Vlad still knows. He's not dead yet. And he did tell you guys. So yeah.
so you got that off of the giant, I believe. So Vlad wouldn't have been able to detect that one.
Okay.
But you probably would assume it's magical just because of the strange nature and of how it seems to be in perfect condition,
Looks
even
really
though it was
pristine, yeah.
yeah.
In line with what I would do, just like how I got cursed, I would be wearing it, and
He's like, oh, this looks pretty cool.
opportunity, I will attempt to attune.
All right. Well, you would have to identify it before you could attune to it.
Aw.
But
Well,
you
it's
could
on me.
definitely wear it, yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, Boulder Bottom compliments you on your new drip. Says, I like that. I like that cloak, snazzy. Gives you some. Gives you the finger guns. Pew, pew, pew.
I do a little shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy. All right. So now you're heading down, right?
Everyone ready?
Boulder Bottom says we're going into. Or go ahead.
Yeah. How far to Tower now? Boulder Bottom.
He says,
Long
well,
tunnel?
we have to go through an old ruin of sorts. Shouldn't be too bad. Still, I haven't been through this way in a long time, so we should keep our eyes open. Yeah, just be cautious. But, I mean, once we get through there, it should only be a couple hours through the mountain till we get up top. So, not long.
So close. Let's go.
Alright, so you brave the deep caves. Boulder Bottom would say, technically, I believe we're low enough now that this is considered part of the deep. He says, I haven't seen any glowing mushrooms yet, but there could be some around. Go ahead and give me another survival check, someone who's assisting Boulder Bottom. As I pass some time for the traveling. Okay. Another very good survival roll. So, it'll make sense with a plus 14. So yeah, you navigate these caves fairly easily. Beryl has developed an impressive ability to navigate the landscapes both above and below. As Boulder Bottom gives you a nod of respect. You get into a deeper part of the caves where things open up a bit. And strangely, as you're moving forward, you think you see a statue up ahead as you are entering into a new area. Boulder Bottom says that wasn't here before. We should be cautious. And he starts. Go ahead.
What's the statue like look like?
It's kind of hard to see. It's still further away, but you do see the definite shape of what looks like a humanoid in the darkness up ahead. At first, you may have mistaken it for one, but you would see it's just like completely still, and there's a gray texture to it, or color to it.
Bottom said there was a ruin. Maybe ruin had statues?
It's not that I remember. It was just an old bunker, from what I remember. Some sealed areas, but no statues. And this isn't a cave. This isn't the ruin. The ruin is not in this area yet. We have a little ways to go. Says, well, yeah, we should approach cautiously unless one of you wants to sneak up there and see what's going on.
Beryl could sneak, or Anna Kate sneaky too.
Anna Kate seems like very distracted, very pensive, and every now and then, if you're near her, you'll hear her muttering to herself, "Can't let that happen again. Can't let her take over again."
Give me insight checks. I'll let Anna Kate set the DC.
I mean, I'm not really trying.
I don't notice a thing.
Titus is like, well,
Like any good boyfriend.
yeah. Titus is playing Xbox right now. He's like, huh? What's going on?
Huh?
Huh? What? So, yeah, I don't know. You said you're not trying to hide it, right, Anna Kate?
I mean, just yeah, not trying to be intentionally deceptive, but she might be a little bit hard to read.
Alright, so yeah, like maybe as you're talking to Anna Kate, Beryl, you would kind of notice she's a little distant.
Beryl would like kind of tap her hand like in a comforting gesture, like, and be like, Beryl is sad Vlad's gone too. Beryl feels guilty.
Yeah, she's kind of like startled, like she didn't even realize you were there, and says, "Oh no, Beryl, this was not your fault. This was all her fault."
Her fault.
Yes.
Boulder Bottom looks over now and he says, is everything okay? He just kind of... Go ahead.
I was wrong to believe that I could ever incorporate her. I was arrogant. And now I know that she is bad. And I can never let her take control again. So...
Dark Sister is back?
Yes, Beryl, I'm afraid that's true.
I mean, Beryl noticed that sometimes Anna Kate, like, maybe a little less cautious and a little more fun than usual, but Beryl didn't realize Anna Kate was two sisters again.
Well, Listen, Anna Kate, we're kind of in a bad spot for you to be having this doubt in yourself. There could be something up ahead. Do you think you can go check it out for us?
Beryl can
Yes.
go if Anna Kate doesn't feel up to it.
No, I have to do something to take my mind off of this. So yes, I'm ready to help.
Okay.
Boulder Bottom nods and says, "All right, well, we'll cover you. Just try to stay down."
How does Anna Kate want to go alone, or Kate want extra sneaky magic, or Beryl fine with waiting if Anna Kate wants to go?
No, I would like for you to go with me, Beryl.
Okay.
All right, so the two of you are moving up to see what this statue is all about. Go ahead and give me stealth checks. Good roll.
Not really.
Well, a good
You forget,
score.
like,
Good
they're the
modifier?
masters of
Good
stealth.
modifier. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
you want to say, your training makes you very good regardless of how well you do. But yeah, so the two of you are extremely quiet as you move up, and you would see indeed there is a statue with a look of surprise on its face. Its hand kind of
Uh-oh.
outstretched as if
Uh-oh.
it was pointing at something deeper in the cave.
Which way is it
Surprise
pointing?
statues are never a good sign.
Uh, it looks like it was looking to the north, basically the direction you're going.
All right. And is it human?
Give me a active perception check. Okay. You think that it is actually a Yuan-ti, a race you probably haven't encountered in a long time, if ever.
Wait, did we have? Is this the group that had one in the party?
No, I don't think we've ever had a Yuan-ti.
Okay, that must have been the Wednesday night group.
Yeah. Oh, that's my character. Yeah.
Oh no, there was another. Yeah.
Oh, Nasira? Oh, okay. Sorry. Wednesday night is my Yuan-ti, but yeah, there's been other Yuan-tis in different groups, so yeah.
A history check might tell you something about the garments being worn by this Yuan-ti.
What's
May as well
I'm
try.
above board? What's a Yanti?
It's kind of like a snake person.
They're like humans with some snake-like origins.
Yeah.
The bottom half snake thing.
Almost like the
that is a Yuan-ti.
That's like full-on
This
Yuan-ti,
is
like Naga. Yeah.
that's like a Naga
there-
Yuan-ti, yeah.
There are Yuan-ti that have like humanoid legs and are more like humans.
It's almost like the
the
set
generic
people.
term Yuan-ti is humanoid. Yuan-ti, like snake people, have like a. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
No, I just had no idea what it was. So
Yeah.
Thank you for answering.
I don't think Beryl would have any idea what it is.
So yeah, with a 10, you would not recognize the garments. So they do look strange to you. Like you're not sure what the style, or you can't really place them, like what year they'd come from. The statue looks like it's been here a long time.
What's the like the craftsmanship like? Does this look like something really fine, like it's carved out of marble, or more crude, or?
It looks like it is probably, well, the craftsmanship is exquisite. Like you could swear you were actually looking at a real person other than the grayish tone. Give me an Arcana or Nature check.
Does Beryl have nature? Yeah, she does.
Arcana check. Oh, I am obviously distracted.
Your mind is elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a exquisite looking statue.
Honestly, when Beryl
strangely
rolls
placed.
low on knowledge checks, I feel like it's fitting.
Yeah, it's strange that this statue is just kind of in the middle of the cave. You don't know why someone... And the stone here doesn't match the stone of the actual cave, so someone would have to drag a big block of stone down here and just make a statue, which doesn't make any sense to you.
Isn't it strange that someone makes such a nice statue here? It's lots of detail.
Yeah.
And funny face though.
Yeah, I never understood art. People have their own ideas of what they like, and apparently, this particular sculptor liked surprised-looking snake people.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'm sure everything's fine.
Okay.
So,
Should Anna Kate and Beryl go further and look some more, or go back and tell
Yeah, let's
tell
keep
Tribe?
looking.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to go back and just tell them, hey, there's a statue, because that's not really
so maybe at,
meaningful
at this
information.
point, Boulder Bottom would kind of be sneaking up a little and
Oh, what are
would
you doing here?
says, I don't know. I wasn't sure what was going on. You guys were kind of hiding looking at the statue. Is everything
We're
okay?
just admiring the art.
Yes. Isn't statue have strange face for someone to carve?
Says, yeah, I've really seen anything like that before. I'm gonna give Boulder Bottom a nature check.
Fail it.
He says, there are creatures in the wild called basilisks that sometimes turn people to stone. Wonder if this
Yeah.
is some kind of thing. I mean, look at how he's looking north,
I
almost
don't,
like something surprised him.
I
Oh.
don't think so. I mean, clearly this is art.
Says
I mean,
maybe.
so much
Older
of it is
Bottom
just,
thinks maybe this.
it's just so
could be-
abstract. I mean, whoever heard of a half snake person? It's clearly just meant to be.
Yeah, Beryl thought maybe
says,
mythology
art.
or something.
That's a Yanti, he says. I'm familiar with them. They're a race.
Is Yanti the name of the artist?
He smacks his forehead. He says, Titus, you might as well come up. You're making a bunch of noise. And he says, no, the Yanti is a name of a race of people. Or snake people, I guess.
When basilisks make statues, is there a way to unmake statues?
Boulder Bottom taps his chin. He says, I think there's some kind of magic that undoes it.
Beryl can cure many things. Should Beryl try?
Says, do you have magic to undo petrification?
Yeah.
An animal did this?
Says it could have been. Basilisks are not natural. They are kind of a scourge created by wizards, but now they sometimes roam through the wilds. And unfortunate woodsmen or farmers that they sneak up on are turned into statues and just kind of lost.
How's it?
He says,
how's it
though,
turn you stone? Like a bite?
he says, well, they usually, if you look him in the eye, he kind of points really closely at his eye. He says, you want to, it's one of those beasties you don't want to look in the eye. Maybe there's one down here. He says, that would explain the surprised look.
Beryl will get quiet again. What do they look like?
Says, oh, and Dogger's like, oh yeah, no, there are basilisks in the caves. He says, I remember a couple of troops of the deep dwarves complaining about them. We'd have to take them out. We wouldn't have the magic to bring people back, so they'd be stuck in the caves for weeks as statues. Sometimes we just lose them and we'd never find them again. He says the people in charge were real assholes. Just leaving people behind because they couldn't get the wizards to get off their ass and help. Well, that could be the answer then, Boulder Bottom says. Beryl, did you say you can help this this statue?
I mean, wait. First of all, what do we know about Yanti? Are they
He says,
friendly people normally?
no, I'm not one for history, but actually at this point you can make a history check since he said Yanti. Anyone with training. Well,
what is
sorry,
it
I'll
about-
say history or nature, either of those.
Oh, okay. I also have training in medicine. I don't know if that would give me some, because of biology studies, to have some knowledge of different humanoids or something.
Yeah, I'll give you a medicine check if you want to look closer at the statue now. You wouldn't know much about Yanti with that nature roll.
Yeah, I don't
though
think Beryl's ever-
you've heard of them now that he said it. You're like, oh yeah, that's a race. You don't know much about him. Yeah, so looking closer at the statue, it's definitely some sort of, well, it's way too precise to be a normal statue. Like some of the intricacies of like that a body might have. You're pretty sure that this is someone who's been petrified.
Yeah, Anna Kate, look here, and she'll start pointing out weird details that she like. What would artists include this gear and this detail, and like maybe Boulder Bottom right.
Okay, but again, I come back to, are we sure that we want to rescue this person, or could they be evil?
Olderbottom shrugs. He says, well, he points at Titus and he says, if he is evil, I'm sure the Dark Lord over there will make short work of him.
Okay.
I knew I liked you, Boulder Bottom.
All right, I have
Just scratches
Beryl
his chin.
Beryl likes making new friends, and Tribe has had much luck making friends of many different kinds. Beryl would rather talk to interesting person before deciding.
Okay, I've stalled Eric's new character long enough. Let's.
No,
No,
I
that's
was
fine.
fine. If you guys walk past me, I'd be like, motherfucker, that's hilarious. But
I'm enjoying the
Well,
RP and the
well,
character
Well,
development.
I feel somewhat responsible for killing your first character, so
Am I the only one who didn't realize that was the new character?
I didn't realize it until Eric said, "Oh, that's not a full Yuan Ti or something like that." I'm like, "Oh, that's his character."
I
shouldn't
assumed,
have said
I
anything.
assumed it was,
Spoilers.
Explaining it to me.
yeah, I assumed it was a good
Yeah.
possibility that the next thing we encountered would be the new character. So,
Right.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
all right.
And you all ruined it
I
for
smashed the
Titus.
statue. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, can't take any chances. Alright, so Beryl chants summoning some nature energies, and the statue would glow, and a moment later there is a person standing there. So now that you are fully flesh, what would you look like to them?
Hold on. Let me pull up my little character thing. Boom. All right. So what you see before you is a hooded figure with greenish dreads and a pale scales with a slight green tint over parts of their face and their hands, with armor that looks like it's been burnished to make it duller. That is scaled, except it's like very thick, plated scale, and holding a staff.
Oh,
in one
green
hand.
scales like Beryl.
Yes. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're green, aren't you? Yeah. Shit. Pointing ahead, and then so when you unpetrify a target, is it instant or is it like it's just instant, right?
Yeah, so you would basically...
Yeah, duration is instantaneous.
Yeah, so you basically, the last thing you remember is being hit by some kind of magical ray and being turned to stone.
And then, so you will see this outstretched finger is like, motherfucker! And what? And looking around, and she's like, what? And she gets into a
Greetings.
position of defense. Who are you?
This is Beryl.
What do you want? What? What's happened? Again,
Tribe?
who are you? Speak to me.
This is Beryl, and we are Tribe. Tribe find you just now. You were stone, and Beryl make you flesh again.
Stone. I mean, there's word that there are basilisks in this place, but I didn't see sign of basilisks.
So the last
are
thing you remember, just to let you know, you were here with a couple of other people, and some sort of ray came out of the darkness from the north. And the next thing you knew, you were standing here with this new group of people.
Are you part of the order? Did they sent you to find us? Where is the rest of my party?
No, Tribe was not looking for statues. Tribe just finds statues. Statue.
Is there no others with me?
I'll kind of look around again and peer around, like maybe there's some statues we missed or something.
No, you don't see any other statues here.
Tribe can keep looking.
But the order did not send you.
Beryl doesn't know which order. I'll look confusedly around at my other companions, like if they want to join in.
There's just
Yeah,
a
I'll
wave
just
level
shrug.
there.
Yeah.
Let 'em-
The order of the next dawn. They did not send you.
Nope. Beryl doesn't know this order.
What? How long have I been out?
Well,
What
when
is the month?
did new friend come down here?
Ah, crap! You had to ask that fucking question.
If you want to just
Hey,
say that you tell me, then I tell you the date that it is now.
Dungeon Master.
So you
Considering the issue that we're dealing with, I need a weird sounding date.
1050 13th cycle.
Oh. Well,
1050?
it has been a little more than 100 years.
That
You're
can't
old.
be.
New friend is very
I
old.
can't. Wait, but the end of the cycle was coming.
Oh, was it at the end of the cycle? That would have been. Let's see.
Oh, that would have been 12th then, right?
The only problem is beholders weren't there at that time. Because that would have been much longer ago.
I mean,
Unless
we
there's
can
something
do-
else that turns you to stone.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, Lou. It was in the bullet points, but I think we discussed it, but I don't think it. You have a lot on your plate, so I can change something if you'd rather.
We can. Yeah, let's say it was 100 years ago rather than like 700 years ago.
Okay.
This is
Well, that changes a few things. That changes a few things because I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Let me see. Because that changes my history a lot.
Yeah, I must have missed you wanting to be part of the last cycle, because that would mean that your statue would have been here. Boulder Bottom would have seen it when he came through here last time, so that would be weird. Unless this is just a different part of the cave, I guess. Let's do it. Let's make it easy for you. Let's say that you're not sure why you're here, and Boulder Bottom didn't go this way last time. So whatever story you were using, and in that case, your date would have been 1987, 12th cycle, right before the end of the 2000 and the destruction. Right before 2000, which is when the destruction would have happened.
I was caught in something in 1947?
87.
87.
What you were caught in.
Cocaine and
the greatest music ever.
that's hilarious.
Do you have a mullet?
Wow.
No, I don't have a mullet. All right. It was 1987. The year was 1987.
Oh, well, now it's 13. It's cycle 13. is much
So-
later.
11.
No, wait.
Yeah.
11:58.
11 foot. That's too long. There's no way. I could not.
Wow, it seems like there is way.
So
Right.
no one did no one find the solution to the cycles?
Sorry, friend, but if the cycles are real, they're still happening. He says, I think
They're
that's
real. That is the thing that I've discovered. They happen over and over and over again. This no, it can't be that long. How could I have? I have a child. It can't be this.
Maybe now have great grandchild.
Not helpful. Hmm. Why? What do you seek? Why are you in this place?
Tribe going past here. Tribe need to find old ruin. What is new friend name?
You can call me Hope Caller.
What? Hope collar?
Hope Caller.
Hmm.
well, friend Boulder Bottom says, well, we're looking to go through an old Tharian ruin. Maybe you're familiar with it? Says, I don't know what it
It's
was
a
called, but it was in this area. It was a bunker back during your time. At this point, there's not much left of it, other than the the
Yes,
structure.
there were records that I was seeking. They had stolen documents from a reliquary site. But it's been so long. If it would not impose, I would like to travel with you. I don't understand what's going on, nor do I completely trust what you've said yet, but
Tribe can maybe help Hope Caller find go back to cities or find a civilization, and Hope Caller can look for. But Tribe right now not going back towards civilization, going first to ruins.
He says, oh yeah, you probably know of the Rune Masters, the Tharian magic masters or who have mastery over rune magic.
yes, they compete with my order.
Can
He
you say
says-
that last bit again? What did?
They compete with his order.
Oh,
Mhm. Fine. I will travel with you. I need
Okay.
to go to the bunker anyway.
He says, oh, well, you're in luck then. That's where we're headed. So I'm a little curious what turns you to stone, but at this point, whatever it is probably long dead.
Hopefully, for me to have, it would be a difficult proposition, but I can't think of anything else that would.
Beryl.
Give me some time to think about this. I will be quiet. You continue.
As you are talking, Beryl, you hear something coming from the darkness to the north.
Beryl hears something. And I would point.
Coming from over here.
Something moving that way.
Which way? Oh.
Northeast.
Yeah, northeast of you.
So
So you immediately run over that way. Give me initiative rolls. Actually, before you ran, Hope Caller.
Yeah, let me put myself back. Did it work? It didn't
Looks
work.
like. Well, I see you on the initiative.
No,
So.
it's supposed to roll with advantage for me, but it didn't. So.
Oh, all right. Well, you could just roll again and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
No, it did. Never
I
mind.
have
You're
the
right. It
second
didn't.
roll
Yeah.
on mine, yeah.
I have to. There's some toggle somewhere that I have to play
Yeah.
with. So it's see.
All
Oh,
right.
there it is. Yeah.
So, Beryl, you are the first to act. As like I said, it sounds like something moving around in the darkness.
Can we bring in Raldo and Celandine? Or are we just going for
I was
two?
just going to keep them in the background
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
Unless you want them in.
How big is this cavern? Like, could I fly on Celandine?
I mean, the ceiling varies between like 10 and 20 feet, so it's not that high.
Oh, okay. All right. Then,
like
okay,
a-
so
yeah.
Beryl will, I guess. What would Beryl do? Honestly, I think she'd hide. Like, she hears something, she tells everyone she hears something, so her first instinct is to stealth.
All right, so Beryl is going to move back a little and stealth.
No, not invisibility. I forget what the...
Invisible. Whoosh. Ninja.
Yeah. Is it this one? There we go.
Yeah.
There it
So are you getting behind something? You just kind of try to like crouch in the dark.
Is there like a little bit of a rise here? Like uneven ground or...
I think it's just uneven.
These things are the cover things, these like outcroppings from the ground.
Okay. Then
So
yeah, I would like gesture for everyone like
all right.
kind of the same.
Tell Titus to quickly and quietly move.
And Anna Kate,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to do?
So, what direction?
Well, Beryl kind of pointed to the northeast, then sprinted south. You guys have light sources, right? Like, I think.
Beryl does not.
Doesn't one of
I
you have a
think we
torch?
probably do.
Book color does not.
All right. I don't think all of you need light sources, right? Wait, do Yanti have?
Yes.
They do have nocturnal. Okay.
Yes.
So I think
And Anna Kate
Titus.
has a
She didn't
goggles,
actually
right?
need that anymore.
I have the goggles of nights and blind sight, but
Okay.
I wouldn't have been opposed to a light source. If we were somewhere where we thought we could have one, I probably would have it.
Well, if
I'm
everyone
not
but
gonna
you
lie.
can see in the dark, I think you would just be out of luck.
Yeah.
I think everyone can see in the dark. The question is,
Okay.
Yeah.
would we want to see better as we're traversing these strange caves and have lit torches, you know?
That's up to you. We could say you were
Oh.
using dark vision. You were being stealthy anyway. So Anna Kate, yeah, what would you do? We'll just say you didn't have light source yet, if
All
you
right,
want
if
to
I
pull one
don't
out.
see anything, but it's all right.
Oh,
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and like try to hide behind this.
All right. You
So I
think
guess-
you see something moving around in the dark over here, just at the edge of your vision.
All right, so that's my stealth roll for hiding.
Okay, so you are stealthing back there. Titus.
I'm gonna whisper to Boulderbomb, do we still think it's a basilisk?
Boulder Bottom just shrug. I don't know. From the background.
All right, I'm gonna sprint up to, or not sprint up, I'll stealth up to these rocks right here. If I can, 5, 10.
All right, so you're trying to be sneaky. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
You got it.
Good luck.
I have pretty good stealth. I don't have disadvantage in mithril, so.
Oh,
All right,
I'm
so
not like Beryl and Anna, but for
I
a
mean,
fighter, I have decent stealth.
who
Alright.
is like Beryl and Anna Kate, really?
So you run up stealthing, Lammer. Yeah.
If I may, I am going to take a piece of cloth and tie it around my eyes.
Okay.
Oh,
Basilisk. I ain't risking shit.
that's true.
Must be nice to have blind sight.
Because I see this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Hey Lou, just to double check, my night vision is 300 feet.
Oh, is it 300? All right. So then you would definitely see what is
I
over
think I know
there.
what you are.
Really? You're playing another one?
Could you have answered my question?
It's just temporary. Oh, well then I'd be like, well, actually, she said there's something over there. You guys scatter before I can go. Hey, isn't that a? All right. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Who do I care about most? Let's see. This guy's wearing a lot of armor, and you are basically naked. All right. In that case, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, question: can I even make it to you? No. Over here. I'm going to stealth
Okay.
up to here and hide.
All right. So you duck into the
And then-
rocks.
Yes, and then I wish to do for my bonus action, I wish to cast Shillelagh.
All right. So you do some chanting surrounding your weapon with magical energies. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. So the creature is kind of floating, as you saw.
I'll whisper to Titus.
It floats into the cave area, and it yells kind of in a garbled voice in deep speech. Does anyone have deep speech understanding?
Definitely not.
And one time you would need it.
Yeah.
As it kind of floats this
Like
way.
you had to pick fucking
Oh,
deep speech.
Actually,
Like, that'd be-
Beryl is wearing the helmet of comprehend languages.
Oh, look at that.
It
awesome.
says, I've seen you come out. And
Beryl-
it moves 20 feet up there.
Who has the last spy's murmur? Vlad had. Did Vlad have one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're down to one spy's murmur. Sim took one. Zala took. No, we said we took Zalafay's, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we took Zalafay's.
Okay, so we have two, but
Oh.
who's got? Beryl's got one. Who's got the other one?
I lied.
Nobody.
You actually, for some reason, have no idea what it said.
Oh, okay.
For some
Oh.
reason, your helmet is not functioning.
Oh, I would
Oh.
just assume it's not a language and that it's gurgling and garbling.
It's just screaming at you, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of floating around, looking around the cave, but it doesn't do anything for an action as far as you can tell. That's it for the creature. It's just kind of looking around right now. Beryl.
All right. So,
Insight check. Does it notice you?
can I? I'm not sure if Beryl would have ever seen like pictures of this or have heard any stories or have any concept here what this is. Like, what would I roll to kind of determine whether or not she's...
It would be an Arcana check. The DC would be probably like 16 Arcana.
He will fail this.
Yeah, I have no idea. Looks hideous, whatever it is.
Oh well, and I guess I can't see it yet anyway. So I just hear it gurgling and garbling. Beryl is nervous that we scattered in different directions and that everyone is really far from her and that she could not get to any of you very quickly. So I think I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on myself.
You cannot.
Continue. Oh.
Something is restricting your ability to cast magic.
Oh.
So you would take the action. You don't lose the spell, though. Just
Okay.
nothing happens.
Beryl is confused.
You've never had this happen before.
And I will...
I promise, guys, this is...
I will
I'm just
continue.
tired.
I knew someone was going to make the joke.
I don't know why that gets to me every time, but I love that.
Alright, anything else, Beryl?
I'll yeah, no, I think that's all. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright, Anna Kate. Are you back?
I would
Sorry, I ran back.
whoever has the other spy's murmur, I would say, Beryl's magic doesn't work via the link, but I don't know who's listening.
And for some reason,
I don't
that
think
doesn't
anybody
work
actually-
either.
Oh, that's right.
No, it doesn't work.
I get an out of order tone.
Yeah, you get a busy signal. Beep, 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 beep.
So
For those
can
of
I
you who
see
are
it?
old enough to know what a busy signal is. You probably saw it for a moment as it floated somewhere up here.
All right, can I make an Arcana check then to see if I know what this is?
Sure, since it came into your vision momentarily.
Nope.
Yeah, you have no idea. Like I said, it just looks hideous.
Okay. I am going to try to stay hidden, but kind of crawl. Like, not crawl, but, crouch walk.
Okay.
To somewhere where I can, like, kind of peer out and see if I can see it. I don't.
Give
see it.
me another stealth check. Okay, so yeah, you are very stealthy as you creep among the rocks there, but no, you still don't see it. You think it's further north. You would hear it in this area.
I am drawing my bow, knocking an arrow, and while I will just hold an action to shoot in the direction where I think it is if it makes a hostile move.
Makes a bunch of weird noises. That's it for Anna Kate. Titus. So now you really can't see anything, as you are blindfolded.
But I can see Hope Collar. I'm gonna just go. Can I call you Hope?
No. You can call me Hope Collar. But what?
Blindfold or no blindfold?
No blindfold.
All right, take the blindfold off,
Okay.
and I'm gonna I'm gonna use my whole turn just to talk to Hope.
Well, you can do that for free. You get 6 seconds.
I don't know what you can do, but if you can drop me right on that fucking thing, I think I can hurt it. And then I'm just gonna if I still can ready an attack.
Yeah, you
if
can.
I get dropped on the thing.
All right.
That's my turn.
Are you ready in attack if you're adjacent to an enemy?
Can I move you? Dude, it's fucking 70 feet away. How much do you think I can do?
Well, he can't see where it is, but it is your turn,
I have
Hope
no idea
Caller.
where it is, but people can
You have
teleport
so
things.
much
I don't know what you
confidence
do.
in me. Jesus Christ. You just said, man. I don't know.
The creature will again garble, its eyes like chaotically moving around as if it's just looking in many different directions at once.
What? Wait, did Hope Caller not get to go?
It's still your turn. This is just like description as
Oh,
it's
is
moving.
that- Well, I'll do this first, just so I can get out of the way. Arcana check to see what I know about beholders.
Or if you know anything. You would know They are
It's-
aberrations, generally evil, created by wizards long ago. They have a bunch of different abilities that you don't know what they are attached to their eye stalks, and they can create an anti-magic cone that blocks any magic while it's active, including their own eye stalk powers.
Okay.
The cone is 150 feet.
Fucking Christ. That's huge. Yeah, I forgot how badass the holders are. Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
So she's gonna I can do a free action to have to go to my longbow, right?
Well, yeah, it would be an item interaction if you want to draw it off your back. You'd have to drop
Yeah.
your shillelagh if you're going to fire it.
That's fine. It's probably dead anyway, so I'm assuming the spell's gone anyhow.
True. Yeah. Well, it's suppressed. It's not gone. You know, if the beholder turns off the cone, it will come back.
Gotcha. I'm going
Yeah.
to.
I'll say you
drop
know that
the-
for the beholder to attack you, it has to drop its cone, and that's when you would want to use your magic on it.
All right. I'm going to. I'll drop the staff, and I need to make a note of how long the staff is up. Sorry.
So I
Make
assume
that
you
quick little thing.
carefully put down the staff.
Yeah. And then I'm going to draw my bow, and shoot it.
All right. So you're going to pop out of hiding and fire.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and take an attack at advantage.
20.
20 would strike it. The arrow zings down and gets stuck in the side of its head. It's very
Question,
upset.
Does blessed weapon work? It's not a spell, but I don't know.
What is blessed
It's
weapon?
It's a divinity thing. It's a here. I'll put it down. Hold on a second.
Like it augments. Like,
I think that would still be considered magical. It would be divine magic, but yeah, that would be suppressed right now.
Okay, no problem. So I will shoot it and then yell out, "Vile abomination! Death to the beholder!" And then shoot it again.
All right. Well, how much do you deal on the first shot?
Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Ha ha. Let
do.
me see here. Oop-a-doo. This should work. It does.
7. Okay, so it takes 7 from the first shot. Now looking directly at you with all of its eyes. And actually, as a reaction, because it was readying something, it floats 20 feet to the north.
Okay.
24 will strike it again, doing another 9 piercing.
Yep. And then for my bonus action,
I think your check was your bonus, your Arcana check.
oh, it was?
Yeah,
Oh,
usually knowledge
well,
checks are bonus actions.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. And then, yeah, that's my turn. I'm still trying to shoot for partial cover, but yeah.
So the beholder goes.
Oh wait, does swarm magic? Does the gather the swarm? It's not swarm magic, but does gather the swarm count as magic?
I believe
I guess
that
it
would
kinda
be nature, right? Like
Yeah,
spirits.
it's nature magic. It's nature spirits in their various forms. So yeah.
I believe it does. But you
So,
would
yeah,
feel
that's suppressed too.
you would feel the magic suppression drop, giving you a bit of a worried feeling as you see several of its eye stalks light up now, looking at you.
Okay,
It's
so were any of the strikes that I did with the bow have access to magic?
not for that turn. They would all have been
Okay.
suppressed. So for its turn, it's gonna point some eye stalks at you.
Yep, thought as much. This is gonna be the fastest life cycle for a character ever.
I mean, I was kind of like, most of us can't even see it yet, and you're like shooting it. Like, you're just putting up a big old target for it.
I'm starting to think nothing's even there. He's just insane.
Just firing into the darkness.
She's got petrification madness.
Alright, why is one of the eye stalk things missing? What's going on, Roll20?
Its eye fell off. It's very sad. He has a patch on one of his stumps. It's very. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, hang on, I need to pull some info.
And I am having a hell of a time getting her accent correct. Like, yeah.
Alright, so the first beam fires at you, striking you as you start to glow. I need a strength saving throw. DC is 16.
All right. 26.
So, you make it. And what's giving you advantage?
Yanti Pure Blood.
Can you link that? Because I think that's only spells.
Oh.
Wait, other magical effects.
Other magical effects.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, that would make it as you just glow for a second and nothing happens. Another shot fires at you. Give me... what is this one? This is a con save. 25 luckily would make it. And a third shot. Ooh. Give me a dex save. Okay. So
that 26.
So luckily, you dodged the third shot as well. And that is gonna be it for that. It would be a new round with Beryl.
All right, so do I see these rays? Like, can they be seen in the darkness?
No, you probably see them as they come into your field of view, like just these beams of energy.
Well, I can't see any other player, so if they're not lights in the darkness, I don't think I would have seen
something is like up this direction somewhere.
Right, but I can't. Sparrow can't see.
Oh, you would have seen like one of them at least come shooting down this way.
Oh, okay.
Because he dodged one of them.
Oh,
and
that's
just
right.
to confirm, that would not have like triggered my held shot.
I don't think you could.
I said in the direction where I think it is.
If it does something,
if it makes a hostile move,
like disadvantage, right?
I mean, you could fire a disadvantage. Sure, you knew where it was before too. You could hear it.
Right. So I will take a shot at disadvantage then.
Okay.
Because I got lots of arrows.
All right, so you fire into the dark. 24 would strike.
Wow.
Doing 13 points of damage. As the bow is functioning right now. Anything else?
Okay. I will note to self. Well, I guess. Yeah, not knowing exactly what it is, I just fired a shot. I won't do an arcane shot, so that's it.
I did yell
my
out
reaction.
Vile Abomination.
All right, so
Death of the Behold.
Now that it sees you, Anakate.
Oh, it doesn't see me. Surely it doesn't see me or anything.
I think. Well, actually, I think it's just gonna the end of Anicate's turn. It's gonna fire at you again, Hope Caller. Another ray fires at you. I need a wisdom save.
Yeah. Another what?
Wisdom?
Wisdom? Alright.
Oh, so that would fail. So as this ray engulfs you, you feel strange for a moment, and then you would fall unconscious.
Of course.
Yeah, so you are just asleep. Beryl.
Beryl is now going to would she feel the magic come back?
Yeah, you feel like your connection.
She automatically knows that she's back in touch with Gaia and Gaia's energies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was very scary when you lost connection, but now it's back for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah. Especially since she couldn't see any of her people and she lost her magic all at once. It's very scary. But
Yeah.
she's gonna head for the direction that she saw Anna Kate go. But I am gonna try and stealth with my bonus action with cunning action.
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth roll. So you are moving through the darkness very stealthy. If it can see in the dark, though, remember that it can see you if you don't have cover. But
Right.
you're not sure if it can or not.
Right. Well, I don't even know what's there. I hear some gurgling and hear some rays and some shooting, but she's very confused, so she's gonna go in the direction she last actually saw someone.
Okay.
And then is there an icon that you use for freedom of movement or?
No, you just kind of remember that you have it.
The icon for sleep. I guess I'll use this.
Yeah, you'd be exactly. You'd be unconscious.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, there's the song.
It's the sleeping guy.
Yeah. I thought there was a ZZZ thing, but I was wrong. So.
Alright, so where did you go, Beryl? Is that where you moved to?
Oh yeah, I used all my movement.
Alright, so Anna Kate, what do you want
Alright.
to do?
I guess if I am exposed now, I'll hop out. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 45. I don't see it. Looks like I will be taking another shot at disadvantage.
You hear it still. You hear it moving around up here.
That's
Alright.
alright. Here comes the first shot.
Oh, good roll. Yeah, that is going to hit.
And I will.
Should have the plus 13. That's not a great roll, but it's okay.
That was above average at least.
Above average.
You're like it's fine.
It's fine.
I will. So still can't really see the thing, and probably don't realize it's floating. Although we faced something similar to this before.
It's in undead form.
Yeah. I will make that a grasping arrow.
Okay.
So there's that, and here is the poison damage, in case that works.
It does. Well, actually, does it? How does it feel about poison? Yeah, no, it's takes the 10 and then another 6, so 16 damage.
Okay, and I'll take my second shot. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, that is gonna fly past it.
Alright, and knowing that I'm very exposed, I'm gonna spend a key point to dodge.
Okay. You are aggressively dodging in the middle of the cave. As you
I don't
hear,
think it'll help.
You
I
hear-
don't know where it's coming. I don't know whether or not it'll help.
you would hear an angry screeching coming from the north now. Again, a lot of screams in a language you don't understand. Okay, Titus, what are you doing?
Just watch this new person fall asleep.
Yeah, just basically staying there,
You can see me
and
get zapped with something.
yeah, something
and then
zaps
go,
him, and he's just
"Ugh."
yeah, unconscious.
I'm gonna step just a little bit closer. and then not gently at all slap them. You've been asleep for 1,200 years. Wake
Alright.
up!
So
Take it back.
you are violently hitting him, but he is not moving. And that would cost you your action.
Yeah, I figured. I don't have any clue of or any. conceivable
Why
way of
won't
getting
you
good
wake
dinner.
up?
So do I take a point of damage?
No, I wouldn't say damage. It's just like shaking you like a crazy person. Get up! Get up! You have been able to awaken people from. Yeah, I think you've been able to awaken people from spells like this before, but this is not working, whatever it is. This must be more powerful magic.
This person must be incredibly weak. Just give up.
Oh,
and
fuck
stand
you.
up. I try to look over to see if I can see the thing, and I'm like, I have no idea what to do. If I run out there, this will probably happen to me.
Can you see? Can you see? Anna Kate?
I can see Anna Kate.
Yeah, I
Oh,
assume you took
okay.
the blindfold off so you can see Anna Kate.
Yeah, I did that last. Yeah, I even said I did that.
She's doing like
I can see her.
cartwheels and dodging in the middle of the cave. Hup, hup,
But
hup,
I
hup.
don't know. I just saw you got zapped with something and knocked out. Like, I gotta get close to this.
Anna
thing, but I
Kate
don't
did
know how.
shoot an arrow in a direction, so if you wanted to move, I think you'd be fine. But no, you're good.
Alright, well,
Let's see if
anything
it comes a
else?
little closer.
I
No, I'm gonna see if it
find
comes a
this
little closer.
hilarious.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Wake up, lady!
Wake the fuck up!
I don't know what to do
Been
with
asleep
this.
for too damn long.
Alright, so go ahead. Where are you moving?
I'm not moving anywhere. I'm
Oh,
sitting right
you're
here waiting. to
staying
see
in
what
cover?
comes. I
Alright,
don't know what
not a
these
bad
fucking
idea.
things do.
Stay in cover. Oh, that's probably smart.
Alright, so Lammer, you'd be unconscious for your turn, but at the end of the turn, you can repeat the wisdom save.
All right. Okay. 23.
You would awaken at the end of your turn. So you're prone, but at least you are no longer like, huh? Like
And
you
I'm
shake
being
your head.
shook by this large,
Yeah.
scary man. What?
Wake up! Wake up!
Get off me! God, I'm awake. I'm awake.
Alright. So the beholder goes. You would feel
Prone. The prone thing.
yeah. Beryl, you would feel yourself being affected by the anti-magic again. Titus, for some reason it can see you now. It's gonna fire at you. You are taking cover, so I'll give you, well, these are all saves, unfortunately. The magic seems to go around the cover. So first shot.
Because he's a jerk.
Probably heard you like screaming at the Yanti. Wake up!
Hey,
Wake up! First shot, I need a con save. Should be easy for you. Although now that I said that.
Jinx him.
You're fine. So a magical ray blasts you, but nothing happens. A second one, which is gonna... Oh, okay. I need a dex save.
oh boy.
That would fail. So you feel very uncomfortable as you are blasted by some sort of force beam.
Wow. I mean, itch ray.
You take 44 force damage.
Oh. Kick in the teeth.
Kick in the teeth.
Yeah.
Third one is going to be a dex save again.
Great.
All right, luckily you are ready for this one and jump to the side as another blast comes flying past you. And
I feel like the first one knocked me down. The second one just missed.
there's a force effect. So the creature kind of floats in the dark. You can hear it. I think you guys can see that line that I make when I move it, right? Can you see it now?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I just saw it. You gotta scroll way. It's way up there.
Okay. So I'll use that to kind of signify its movements, because you can still hear it. New round, Barrel. So you feel yourself being suppressed for some reason. Again.
Well, just as I kind of got a glimpse of Anna Kate, she took off, and then I see Titus slapping the new guy. So I think I will run north.
Okay.
And
So as you get to here, you feel yourself once again have the connection to Gaian.
oh, okay. Then I am going to cast daylight on this spot.
All right. So you cast daylight on this spot. You are concentrating on it, but for some reason it's not functioning right now.
Okay. Oh,
But,
well, then I guess I need to get rid of that. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I'll just put it. It might
yeah,
come back at some point, so I'll keep it on the GM layer.
Well, and that radius, is that radius right for daylight? I guess I need to cast the spell. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I think daylight is what? It is
60.
60,
Okay.
60. All
Oh,
right.
it's, yeah, 60, 60. So yeah, so it'll be even bigger than that. But, okay. And so I'm concentrating. And I guess for my bonus action.
Yeah, you feel the spell in effect, but you don't see the effect of it, which is probably very confusing to you.
Yeah.
So now you feel
run
the magics, for sure. You are channeling them.
I'm going to bonus action dash and be like, Titus, what's happening? Barrel magic comes and goes. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. And a Kate.
Allowed to rebuttal?
Yeah, you can talk back.
I have no idea. The new guy keeps sleeping, and then something just smacked me in the teeth. This is horrible.
What is happening?
5, 15.
So you definitely would have seen all that, Anna Kate.
Yeah, for some reason the vision thing is not moving. Okay. 30, 35. Yeah, the edge of my vision isn't changing. Okay, I can kind of see it now, though.
Yeah, so you would start to see
All
it
right.
at the edge of your vision now.
All right. Do
Do you have any? No, you don't have any magical abilities. All your stuff is like your own body. So yeah, you have no idea about.
Maybe the gloves.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
I
your
I did
items.
Did it? Speaking of which, I did a grasping shot. Did it move?
It did, but it had its eye anti-magic going, so that suppressed the effect on it.
Does the anti-magic field include its... Yeah, I guess that's why it can't shoot rays, so never mind, yeah.
Yeah, it includes itself. Well, no, it includes part of itself.
Yeah.
Like its front. It can still shoot rays in areas where it doesn't have the anti-magic going.
Like it starts at its core and comes out from it.
Kind of,
So this
yeah.
this is kind of a meta question for you here. If magic conjures a non-magical item, then will anti-magic cause that non-magical item to then disappear?
Does
If
it have
wouldn't
a duration?
disappear?
I guess, yeah.
Doesn't have a duration.
Oh, it doesn't have
Oh,
a
no.
duration?
No, it does. It does. It's a minute, so never mind.
So yeah, that would be a
would-
conjuration effect then. So yeah, that would disappear. If it was just forever, then yeah, I would say like it's a construct rule where it's no longer.
that's-
But it'll come
That's
back when he
fair.
turns off his field.
Yes, for a minute.
Nice.
Okay, that is fair. So yeah, I would think that my magic worked and it just broke free of it. I wouldn't realize that it was because I couldn't see.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fire some arrows at it again. This time I'll use a bonus action for Kensei shot.
Okay.
Here comes the first one.
Yeah, 25 would strike it. So there's no acid. What's the 4 piercing? That's Kensei shot, right?
That's Kensei shot, yeah.
So that would be 11 damage, because Kensei shot would not be suppressed.
And
Looks
then
very annoyed at you now.
because I don't know any better, I will try to make it a grasping arrow again.
Alright, so this time you would clearly see that fail.
Well, it was my last one. So.
And actually, it wouldn't fail. You would feel the same thing Beryl did. The magic is suppressed. So basically, you try to do it, and like you feel the connection to your magic not working.
Okay, so I don't waste.
You don't waste it now because you
right,
physically couldn't summon the magic.
And now I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm probably not gonna be able to teleport somewhere. All right, here goes the second shot.
Pew. All right, yeah, 27 would strike it again. These rolls. Another. Does Kensei shot apply to both?
Yeah, it is for every attack in that turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry. That was not Kensei shot. That was. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Kensei weapons.
There it is. It was right above it. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Till the end of the current turn.
I see. Okay, so it would take another 12. Seem, again, very upset at you. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it's going to fire a random eye ray. It's going to fire number... that one.
Number that one.
So... it's going to fire at Titus. I need a dex save. Oh, alright, so... Oh, reroll, okay. 16 would just make it. So whatever that was, you dodged it.
Worthwhile Indomitable.
Alright, so that is it for Anna Kate. Titus.
Is this thing within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
I can't see it, so I can't mark it. I can't actually judge. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do either way.
So
I
you
just
wouldn't.
Want to know if there's a point of me rolling the die.
You would.
Throw javelin at it.
You would not know. Well, actually, you would hear it. So you think it's in like the area where you saw it moving around. Basically up here.
I'm gonna try to attack it with a javelin.
Okay, so you
I don't
throw.
know if it's within range. Should I roll or should I just not bother? Because I'm gonna throw a javelin 3 times either way.
Well, from where you heard it, it should be in range. It's not stealthing.
All right.
Yeah, 27 would strike it.
All right.
Some good rolling.
I am gonna use the superiority die to. What is it? It's I just had it in mind. Goading attack. Thank you.
Okay.
That and then.
So, is this javelin magic? So that would be suppressed, and I forgot about that for Anna Kate's bow too. So
it would subtract.
Wouldn't return.
Yeah, it would not return, and it does 1 less damage. So it would do 10 points.
Yeah, and
If
mine
you
would do.
wait, it has to be within the cone though. So when it hits it, where is it? Is it in the cone?
Yeah, it would be because well, yeah, it would be within the
Actually,
cone.
no. It would start to the thing hits it. It's outside the cone. It tries to come back to you. You're in the anti-magic field, and it just can't get to you.
Well, Titus isn't in it. But yeah, the creature does take the 10 damage from that though.
And then I'm just standing there trying to get the.
You're like, it's not coming back.
It's unusual.
It's strange.
Holding out his hand like when Thor calls
Yeah.
the hammer.
Come back! I want my second throw.
You have been proven unworthy.
Yeah. Mjolnir has chosen a new ally.
This never happens. I swear.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that going around tonight. Lammer. Hope caller. You don't think your magic is being suppressed currently.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay.
I know they attack with saving throws, essentially. So I don't think it'll affect anything, but they didn't roll for the goading attack.
Oh, yeah, because that's not magic based. So let me do a wisdom save for that
Yeah.
creature.
That's you just being a right bastard. That's what it is.
Okay, so wisdom save. Let's see, Matt. No, so 10 would fail, so he is goaded by you.
All right. If I can, I'm gonna crouch lower behind rocks. I don't think it'll do anything, but
If you go prone, you'll make yourself untargetable behind these. You want to
I
just
am
lay on.
prone.
All right, so you lay on the floor. Got it. Lammer.
All right. Laminar is going to get up. That's
Okay.
15 movement.
Yeah.
And then she's going to yell out, "It's a kill us! It will kill us if we stay away from it. We have to get closer." And then she's going to here.
All right. So remember, you used half your movement to stand.
She has 35, so.
All right. So you run out to there.
Out to there, and then I'm going to check my math, motherfucker. And I'm going to use the dash action because, yeah.
All right.
And move another 35.
All right. So you're sprinting forward.
Yeah. I'll try to sprint to. Actually, crap. No, I'm not going to do that. I just realized. I am going to. A question. Channel Divinity gets turned off if he looks at me, right?
Yes.
And then it's wasted.
No,
No,
you
it's
still have it.
suppressed.
Yeah.
It's suppressed. So like as soon as he's not looking at you, it comes back.
All right. I'm going to Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Well. All right. So you're sanctuarying.
Everybody is within, and there is a sphere of dim light.
All right. Go ahead and give yourself an aura.
Oh shit! I don't remember how to do that.
It's
Double
your
click
token
token.
option.
Oh, there's a token option.
Double click token and then scroll to the bottom of what pops up.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I've never noticed that before. All right, so
Please
it's
don't pick a neon garish color.
I'll try not to. It's 30 radius dim, right? All right, so circle radius 30 tint. Yeah, we'll go with just that. That's fine. There, boom.
Yay.
All right.
All right.
So that's it for you.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to telekinetic the beholder towards me. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think I can. I think I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Never mind, I can't do that. And so for my bonus action, I'm going to do nothing. Oh, question. Could I have picked up my staff? Or am I an idiot?
Sure, you picked up your staff.
All right, then, yeah, that's it. That's my entire turn.
All right, so the beholder goes.
Do I need to tell everybody? Oh, I need to give everybody temporary hit points.
On their turn. At the end of
On
their
their
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
The beholder is going to move back. And fire its eye beams again. Everyone now is suppressed but Anna Kate. And something suddenly lights up the area. Anna
That's the
Kate.
That's the first that Beryl sees it.
All right, so I need to get rid of my aura and
You
my
can
temporary hit point.
you can keep. I mean, you can keep it up because it's going to come back probably. But for now, they are not functioning.
Does
So
the temporary hit point last after?
those would go away in anti-magic as well because those are technically
Alright.
magical, unless it's
Gotcha.
like
Just
summoned
wanted to
from a
double check.
physical ability.
What
Yep,
the
gotcha.
hell is that thing? All right, so you said out loud that we needed to get close to it. Is that right?
Yep.
All right, so the beholder is
Oh, I thought it
going
was my
to.
turn.
Nah, it's
Oh,
going. It's going to. Well, it has to fire at Anna Kate because she's the only one not in its cone right now. So it is going to. It's going to fire something at you, Anna Kate, and I need a strength save, DC 16.
How am I not in its cone if everyone else is?
Because it angled it in the way that you are not in it.
That's impressive. All right.
It's got one trick. And it does
Strength
it really well.
save. Luckily, I am excellent at strength saves. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
good.
trying the power of. I'm trying the power
Yeah,
of
I know the
positive
joke.
thinking.
I know the joke.
Oh God.
All right, so you are struck by a ray, taking 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are lifted up into the air as
Shit.
the creature is kind of crushing you and holding you there. Second ray, you're considered restrained right now,
I am considered restrained. Okay.
which is not good for these next rays.
That's
Or wait, let me see. It is restrained. Or until okay, yeah, so you are restrained. Second shot at you is gonna be that one.
disintegrate.
Give me a dex save at disadvantage.
Did you just
Okay.
root for disintegrate?
Yeah. I mean, we already did the bag of holding trick. Now
So
all that's
yeah, we're
left
gonna
is
get
for
rid
me
of
to get
all. We're gonna
disintegrated.
everybody new characters except Beryl because
Nah,
Beryl.
I've got to get all of the
Really
D&D.
flagship. The mascot.
Go ahead, give me
it's
a.
next on my D&D. Next on my D&D bingo card.
Ooh.
is
All right.
disintegration.
So this ray, as it strikes you, is going to restrain you again, and you feel yourself starting to turn to stone.
No.
Third ray is going to give me a
It's not
wisdom
Constitution
save.
for that? Okay. Ooh.
All right. So for some reason, even though all this stuff is happening to you, you feel enamored with this creature. It seems to be such a badass the way it's beating the crap out of you with all its eye rays, and you
Yeah,
are charmed.
It's got dreamy eyes.
I do.
Yeah, it does.
So you're
do like
floating
that.
there.
Eye.
Yeah. You're floating there, charmed, and for some reason think this abomination is kind of cool.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah. Like, what a badass. All right, Beryl. So you feel yourself in the in this magical effect.
Impression.
Although you would see that Anna Kate is being affected, so I don't know, maybe you'd figure out that over there, yeah, exactly, might not be anti-magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna run. And if I feel Gaian's energy,
Yeah,
Come
so
back
you
to
would
me.
feel it. You'd feel
then I
it
would
kind of
say-
around here.
Daylight should turn back
oh,
on.
I would. I'd feel it over here.
You'd feel it when you hit, when you hit about this spot. Right, yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go one further than that, and I'm gonna say, Titus, run here, and Beryl will give you extra magic. And I will hold a freedom of movement for when Titus comes here.
Oh.
All right. So that's it for Beryl.
Does the daylight
Right.
spell
Well-
activate when she gets out of the
Oh,
cone?
it is activated.
It's active. That's why we see everything right now. Oh, well, you've got 300 feet everywhere.
Yeah, you
probably
don't
didn't
notice,
notice.
but yeah,
I'm
it
that
is
jackass.
active.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
I'm gonna
I'm
bonus
back.
action dodge, even though I don't even know that it helps.
Okay, so you're dodging.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll
I think it
bonus
helps with dex
action.
saves.
I'll bonus action magic stone.
Okay,
Oh.
so you create some magic stones. At the end of your turn, the beholder is gonna summon an eye ray at random. That is okay. It's gonna fire it at Beryl. I need a dex save, Beryl.
Okay.
DC 16. Yeah, I haven't played a beholder. Well, I guess I played one last week, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean?
before last week, I haven't played one in a
Let's be
while.
honest. There are some demigods who are wusses compared to like beholders, man. Like, yeah.
All right,
They're
so luckily you would dodge whatever ray that was, as the thing garbles some more at you. That is it for you, Anna Kate.
It didn't freaking take.
So
Alright,
at the end of your turn, I think it's strangely enough, it's a
it's a Constitution
Con
for
save.
the second save. Yeah,
yeah.
your body tries to fight it off. All right, so I don't want to attack the thing now because I'm charmed by it, but I do feel myself turning into stone. So I will. Looking in my inventory, see if there's anything I would use here. How far above the ground am I?
30 feet. Well, 20 feet because you're at the ceiling.
And where is, like this? This is outside of the light, or is this?
Well, you're in the light now. The light is 60 feet, so it's a bright light.
But how far away am I from the edge of it?
So
Do we need another light?
it's probably the edge is like around here or like around here.
Oh, so I can't. There's nowhere I could.
But also, you would know that
No shadows.
the anti-magic field is probably over in the area you want to teleport into.
Well, if it's angling where it was getting these two people, then it wouldn't be over in this direction. And
There would be shadows over here, right?
No.
Or over here, right?
I mean, anywhere 60 feet from that light source there'd be shadows. You just have to try to guess where the...
This is the light source.
Yeah. You just have to guess where the anti-magic is.
I know the anti-magic is to my left because it got the three people behind me without getting me. That's the only possible way it could have done that. So, but I don't think there's anywhere I can teleport to within 30 feet. So,
Oh, no.
Shoot.
Hmm.
Guess I'm gonna drink a potion. No, I don't
Could
actually
yell
have a
for
potion
Beryl
healer.
to turn off the light.
No. I'm like, guys, we don't need to be fighting this thing. It's really nice.
This thing is
I don't
way
know
too
if you-
cool.
It's so
It's
pretty
like-
and cool.
It's pretty blue eye.
That is
It's like-
enraged.
Well, I need an action. What are you doing?
I do.
Nothing?
I
Alright.
have an action.
That's fair.
Yeah,
gets
nope,
jealous.
I got nothing. My action is gonna be trying to avoid dying.
Really, really concentrating hard on not turning to stone.
Right.
Okay. So okay, that's it for you, Titus.
Wait, I gotta make a con save, right?
Gotta make a con
Yes.
save.
So I'm
You-
gonna spend the story point for inspiration here.
Well, you can't spend it for inspiration. You can just spend it for a reroll. If you have inspiration, you can do that.
So he can roll, and then if
Okay.
he wants to, he can spend it for a reroll, right?
Yes, story points give rerolls now. Ooh, you want to reroll?
I want to reroll.
All right, story point reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So Anna Kate turns to stone.
And now I'm gonna get dropped 20 feet and lose a limb.
That's definitely possible. Go ahead, Titus. What are you gonna do? You see Anna Kate's body kind of petrify in midair.
I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna come out from cover and try to sprint at this thing, but I'm gonna head towards the barrel first. She mentioned that.
All right. So yeah, you would feel. I guess you wouldn't feel anything because you're not magical, but your armor.
He's attuned to magic items.
I guess your
so.
attunements. Yeah, when you kind of get in that area, you'd feel your attunements come back.
I'd like to pretend he has no idea.
Okay, that's completely fine and makes perfect sense.
That totally works too. Yeah.
I don't know what happens, but when I sleep with these items, I feel stronger in the morning. So I get next to barrel.
Yeah.
And I cast.
Were you readying an action?
Well, yeah, on my turn, my action was to ready freedom of movement for when Titus moved next to me.
All right, so you spend your reaction, and Titus gains freedom of movement.
I don't know what that does.
Well, it keeps you from being restrained.
Beryl would say, Titus can't be stoned. Go help.
Well,
All
he
right.
can't be restrained. So
He can't be paralyzed.
you could be turning to stone while you're running towards the creature.
Is stone
Beryl
something
told me I
different than?
couldn't be, so.
Is the
Stone-
stone something different than paralyzed?
Yeah, it's petrification is the
Oh,
effect
shit,
of
that's
stone.
right. Damn it.
Special.
Here I
Let
thought I was.
the
Okay.
Edge of my movement, I'm gonna action dash.
Okay.
That's another. I'm just gonna start doing the ruler because I can't. It's gonna be easier. I'll get there.
Running up to underneath where Anna Kate is.
Yep.
I'm gonna catch her when
And
she
then I'm
falls
gonna-
down.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
I got her.
I was an action surge, but maybe I'll attempt to do that if I'm allowed to.
Sure, you can. I mean, she's probably gonna weigh a lot, but
Hey,
I'm very.
she gained some
Anna
weight
Kate
since turning to
kills
stone.
Titus.
It's just stone weight though, like water weight, but stone.
yeah, there you go. It's not water.
exactly.
But
All
yeah,
right.
alright, so that I'll attempt that before I move on.
All right. Hope caller.
Well, I'm going to run. So, to there.
So you run
I gotta
under
remember how to
Anna
do
Kate.
this thing.
After you
run
pick
under
up your
Anna Kate.
token, you press Q once, then you press Q a second time when you get to your location.
Okay. All right, and then now I am.
Yeah, and
Still
your
not clear.
magical effects would come back at this point.
All right, yay. And I'm going to crud. There is not really anything I can do here. All right, I'm going to. Do I have anything that can hit it?
Ah. Your all your stuff is functioning at the time for now.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to toll the dead.
Dong. All
'Cause
right.
I'm sure it won't completely ignore that.
So you cast Toll the Dead,
Where's my spell for that? Crap.
which is gonna be
Sorry.
a Wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh, another poor roll. It would be affected by the necrotic energies.
Right.
As you
I don't
wither
know
it.
what damage that does. Let me see.
That would do 3d12 plus your.
Sorry.
Do you have your holy thing where you do extra radiant?
Yes.
Okay.
And the +1. So just +1.
Okay, so it is zapped for 22 points of damage.
23? 23?
What's the +1 for?
No, it's just that's no. It's it's sorry. Ignore me. 22. 22. We're good.
Okay.
And then I because I've attacked it with
And it would look wounded now.
all right, and I have attacked it. So that means I think that means I get to make it move.
Okay, where are you going to move it? You have to move it horizontally.
Now it has a saving throw. I wish to move it towards me 15 feet.
All right, so strength save.
It is, yeah, against 19.
So it is pulled forward 15 feet. And its eye ray would move with it. And you would now feel yourself being suppressed, Beryl.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Bonus action, telekinesis, to pull him 5 more feet towards me.
Okay, and that's another strength save.
Yep. I don't remember what the shit. Hold on a second, let me fill it up there.
All right, so he comes a little bit closer to you.
So it is 5 plus 5, so 18.
Actually, now you would feel yourself being suppressed as well.
That's the last thing that happens. Is it won't? Oh, okay. So, all right. And I need to say I'm not actually prone.
Did it get that last 5 feet?
Yeah, I moved it 5 feet closer.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
And that's my turn.
So the beholder. At this point, Anakate would fall towards the ground. Titus, give me. I don't know. Give me
Dexterity save. To
I'd
avoid
say athletic. Yeah, it just jumps out of the way. Whoop. Give me athletics, or I'll even give you well, I'm assuming you're going to use athletics. Ooh. So.
You catch her, but she lands on her head. Snaps right off. It's really sad.
That was only for saving throws, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say you biff that. Now there's like kind of a big crack in her. Anakate, you'd be at half hit points.
I mean,
But luckily nothing broke off.
does that even matter?
If you come back from being
kinda
stoned,
matters.
it'll matter. So the beholder goes. Didn't like any of what you did. So it's gonna float
bet.
back up this way. Reestablish its cone. It doesn't seem like it seems like it's affecting everyone but Hopecaller. And then
Question. I believe that both Titus and Anakate ended their turns in the Twilight Sanctuary, but outside the magical the cone before he got moved.
mm-hmm.
So would they have gotten temporary hit points?
Nope, they go away.
Well,
yes,
they're suppressed.
but
But I
they
think
still would.
I think when he was in the cone when
So
when
the caster and the recipient have to be outside of the cone?
well, so now that he's outside, he can grant them. They just wouldn't apply till the cone's gone. But when he's in the cone, he can't grant them.
Okay, so
If that
both
makes sense.
he and them have to be outside the cone to grant them. That's what was my question. So yeah.
Just he has to be outside, which
Whoa.
he wasn't before, so that's why he couldn't grant them to anyone.
Oh, so they have
Wait for
temporary
that.
hit points right now.
No.
No, because you were in the cone
were-
while they you were in the cone during their
Oh.
turns. Yeah, because it's at the end of their turn that they would get it. Right.
Gotcha.
All right. So anyway, the beholder is doing some stuff. He's going all out on you because he didn't like that at all. So first
what's
blast is gonna be wisdom save DC 16.
God damn it.
All right, so you make it.
25.
Second blast is going to be a strength save, DC 16. That you make.
26.
And the third blast rerolls the same thing. Third blast is going to be a dex save. Which
21.
luckily you make as well. Alright, so you resist the eye rays it's blasting you with. And that would be it for the creature. New round, Barrel. You are suppressed. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll move up next to Anna Kate.
I am glowing.
And I still feel suppressed here, I assume?
Yeah, your light isn't, so you would probably know that that area is clear. Anna Kate's on the ground, like, cracked a little from that fall.
Yeah.
It cracked her phone screen from that.
I think I'm gonna take a risk and ready Greater Restoration for if I feel Gaia's energy come back. I know it's a big risk, but I don't know what else to do.
That's good. That's good.
Alright. If you don't use it by next turn, you will lose the
know.
magic.
That's why I cast it.
Okay. So you are...
Wait a second. If I'm in the anti-magic field, then I don't lose the spell slot, right?
Yes, so you, well, I don't even know, I don't think you can actually ready spells in the anti-magic field, because technically you're casting them and holding the magic, so I think that would be impossible to do right now.
Alright, well then
Right.
I will put it back.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, then in that case,
Then fine.
instead of here, could I have moved here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Do I feel magic?
You do feel magic again over here.
Alright. Gosh. Did I close my character sheet? Damn it. Where? Gotta go find my sheet.
My mic's on. Shit.
Above board, out of curiosity, would mending work to fix Anna Kate right now?
Technically it would, because she is in stone form.
Yeah, but not in the anti-magic field.
Or the spell Stone Shape would totally do it also. So.
Hey, you could give her like a boob job.
Oh my.
We could.
Only men would think of that.
I started to say something different, and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Because I was gonna say you could give her like a facelift, and then I was like, you know what? No,
Just give her
I
a
know
boob job.
Titus, this is above
I'm
board,
going
but Titus
for
is
it.
Looking at you nodding.
All right, I'm gonna.
You know, we can make a lot of money if we just turn people to stone, make them a little perky, turn them back. Like, we can make a shitload of money.
Would I?
It's kind of expensive.
Based on what I've experienced so far with this anti-magic field, would I expect to be able, when I'm not affected, to be able to cast something on him, or would I expect that?
As long as the magic doesn't go through his field, then you can. Yes.
But basically, line of effect from me does go through his field, right?
I mean, you could target on the side of him where
Okay.
you are, so I'd say you can probably still target him.
All right, let's try. Where is it? Ice Storm.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead and place the ice storm where you're dropping it.
I think that's the one that's not concentration, right?
No, it's
Okay.
not.
All right, so there's that.
It's a 20-foot radius, and I need 4d6 and 2d8.
Yeah,
36.
20-foot radius.
Oh, I'm gonna be a jerk and be right back. I just gotta pee.
And
Another failed save for him.
okay, and then
So he fails. What's the damage he takes?
46. Okay. 46.
As he is pummeled by a bunch of ice.
Oh,
Okay.
that wasn't a very good roll.
So that would be 18 points. Got it. And that would be it for you, I assume.
I guess. Do I want to do a bonus action?
No, you don't.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cunning action. No, I don't want to be too far from Anna Kate.
I told you.
Well, I'm gonna cunning action dash back to Anna Kate. That's my turn.
All right, back into the anti-magic. At the end of your turn, he is going to fire another ray at what's his name? Hope Caller. I think stepped away, right?
He did.
Guess I'm gonna have to roll for him. So that is a con save at advantage. Con save at advantage would make it, so that does not affect him. Anakate is stoned. Titus.
Really need to lay off those drugs, Anna Kate. I'm gonna run at the guy and then action dash, so I can get right here. And then I will action surge.
So this is difficult terrain. This stone
I will-
here.
He has
click
freedom
on
of
my
movement.
Oh, freedom of
Oh,
movement.
He has
no.
freedom of
Ooh,
movement.
Sweet, yeah, never mind. And I will action surge and attack.
Okay. So first
Actually, wait,
attack.
I got a quick question. Am I still in the anti-magic cone? Would I
You
have
are.
any idea?
You don't think you are,
I don't
because
think
your
I am.
attunements are working.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I think it's. Yeah.
Alright,
You can actually kind of see where it is because there's no snow on the ground in a small area right here.
Like the cone,
I
the
don't
cone
yeah.
comes out from him. Like in
I'm
the
gonna
Ooh.
use precision strike on that. And
Okay.
hope for the best.
D8.
The D10.
No, 13 is gonna miss on the first. Ooh.
Going for it again.
17 will miss.
Oh,
Precision
God damn.
strike.
All right, second precision strike. 18 will just hit.
Oh, God.
Alright, yeah. Let me click off.
Those are some low rolling dice on those precision strikes.
They are.
21. All right. It is badly wounded.
I will go for another hit.
Oh, there it is. Crit. For 22.
Really?
Well, that's what happens when you are all about bonuses and not dice. All right.
Almost strike.
Pommel strike.
Make sure I got that right one. There we go.
Oh, that will miss.
Depressing.
Flies to the side. All right. Anything else for you?
He's squirmy. He's squirmy.
He is squirmy.
That'll be it as I frustratingly swing around my stupid gavel for not being able to hit this guy, or glaive for not being able to hit this guy.
All right, Lammer.
Crap. I can't get to him, can I?
I don't know.
That's
There's-
all.
It's difficult terrain. I'm
Terrain.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, where the snow is.
No, in front of him there's none. Right.
Uh,
Right here. There's,
yeah, where the so like
so these squares
Well-
right here are not difficult. Right.
yeah, like these 10 feet of air, 10 by
Yeah.
10 foot square is not, but you'd still have to run through some snow because there's rocks in the way too.
Mhm. All right, so I can't actually get to him.
You could shoot your bow at him.
How close can I get? I guess that's the question. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can get. If I'm just trying to get to him, How close can I get?
Well, I mean, like I said, this is difficult terrain, so you could measure it out and see where you can get to.
All right, let's see. All right, so I can
Let's-
do
So
20 to here, right?
well, there's rocks there, so you could do 20 to the one next to it.
Okay. Oops. What the hell? That's weird.
You press
it's a
Q
cube,
once, then you press Q the second time at your destination after you pick up your
Okay.
token.
Oh, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm just gonna move it manually. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you have
So,
to actually. Well, after you press Q the second time, then you move it manually. That just puts
All right,
down
anyway,
the
I moved
points.
20 feet.
Yeah.
I moved 20 feet.
I don't know why everyone has such a problem with this.
I don't know. And then it's 15 to him.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work
But
well on my computer either.
Double.
Yeah. So it's another 30 feet if you're going across the snow.
Shit. Can I move 10 up?
Yeah. 1 square north
Oh,
would be 10
Only
feet.
have 50. Only have 50 movement, and half movement doesn't count. I could move 1 square in, and that would be it.
Yeah. You're trudging into the snow.
Is this dim light that I'm in right now? No,
It's-
I'm
it's
not.
bright.
I'm in direct sunlight. I'm in direct sunlight. All right. In that case,
Well, actually, doesn't his thing make it dim light? Your Twilight Sanctuary?
it is,
Uh,
it is dim light, but I don't think it makes it Twilight Sanctuary.
I
I don't think it
me-
makes that.
I don't think it cancels. Light.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't.
on-
It doesn't cancel it. It just if it's dark, it would be dim light around him for 30 feet.
Oh, it is. No,
Oh,
yeah, I am
it
scared of
makes
dim
it
light.
dim light even in daylight. It makes
Yeah, it makes it dim light.
You can fly. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be comboed. I mean,
Okay.
clearly it's 100% up to you, but I mean, I think that's why it's. I don't really know, but that's from the videos they saw.
I
made one of these guys.
actually don't know the rule on that. Perhaps you should ask Crawford.
I mean, generally, it doesn't. So making generally, if there's bright light, it would overpower dim light, unless it like actually transforms it, which it just sounds like it makes dim light around you.
It's
So
adding dim light to the area, but unless
Yeah.
it says that it cancels the bright light, it probably doesn't make a difference when you're in bright light.
I think.
Like having a bright flashlight turned on and then turning on a dim flashlight in the same area, it's not going to make that big a difference.
Yeah, it's basically that would be my thought. It just fills the area with dim light. But yeah, what are you gonna do? I need an action. What's the plan?
What's the plan? I'm going to. It worked last time, so I'm going to try to toll the dead again.
Dong. All right, so it makes another save, wisdom save. Made that one, so it is unaffected.
Dang it! All right, and then I'm going to do telekinesis to draw it 5 feet closer to me.
Which is a strength save.
18.
And that would fail, so it is pulled 5 feet closer.
And then I'm going to move to here with the last of my movement.
All
That's
right.
it. That's my turn.
The beholder
So close.
goes. It's going to put. No, I can't do that.
I'm gonna hide behind. I'm gonna hide behind Titus.
It's gonna put Hope Caller in the anti-magic. Wait, what if it does it from here? Can it do both of you? No, it can't get Barrel and Hope Caller, so it's gonna do Hope Caller. And it's going to attack Titus with a bunch of eye rays. First one.
And I wish to insult its progenitor's dreams.
I need a deck save, Titus. Alright, so you fail as you start to turn to stone. Second eye ray. Give me... Oh, no, I already did that one. Which is, I can't see. There's not enough light. 5. That is. Give me a con save. TC 16. Oh no.
Indomitable.
All right,
Oh.
reroll.
Abominable.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
All right, that is unfortunate. So you are struck by necrotic damage, taking 39 necrotic.
Alright.
Yeah, 39 necrotic, and the final eye beam. Keep rolling doubles. Dex save, Titus. Oh, dodge that one. Alright, so that is it for the beholder. It'll move back a little bit, staying in your threat range. New round, Beryl.
Beryl feels the magic come back. She's gonna touch Anna Kate and do greater restoration.
Okay, so Anna Kate,
No boob job.
you are brought back from stone in a lot of pain, as there's like a big wound
Why
on
is
you.
there this big gash across my chest?
Beholder, like, make you statue and then drop you. Sorry, Beryl wasn't near enough.
That
earlier.
is rude.
That is rude.
It's very rude.
By the way, all the
Barely
snow right here now
At
is
the end of
gone.
my turn, yes. At the end of my turn.
Is that? Oh, it is magic snow. It's not actual real snow.
Oh yeah, and I guess
Right.
at the end of the turn it doesn't matter, so it would be gone.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's see here. Let's do
Let's do.
do I want to use my wild shapes? No. I'm gonna yeah, I'll dodge. I dodge. It's pointless, but I'll dodge.
All right.
That gives you advantage on dex saves, right?
Yeah, that's
Is it-
true. Or does it? Does dodge?
I don't remember.
It
I
does.
I literally don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you advantage on dex saves.
Also, I think I'm gonna drop
It does, yeah.
I might drop daylight because I know that might give Anna Kate options.
Oh, actually, daylight, sorry, is suppressed right now. You can drop
Oh,
it if
okay.
you want, but it would technically be suppressed.
Well, I'll leave it for now.
Okay.
Since I don't actually see it happening because it's concentration, so I can drop it anytime. It doesn't have to be my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's all.
At the end of her turn, Titus, I need another. Now you're free movement, so even though you're turning the stone, you're not restricted. So I need a dex save. Luckily, it is not at disadvantage. As he blasts you again.
Oh, it's Dex this time? I thought it was Con.
Oh, all right. So, well, this is a different effect.
Oof.
Alright.
On your turn, you're gonna have to make a con save to not turn to
I
stone.
misunderstood. My bad.
So he blasts you for 59 points of necrotic with a
Ooh.
death ray.
Jesus.
Out of curiosity, at the end of my turn, was I in the...
You're not, no. He's
Would
he's
I
an
had temp HP?
if he
No.
well when he blasted you
No,
I
I'm-
got
I'm
it
in it.
earlier.
I'm
was
in it.
suppressed.
No, I'm in it now. You don't get it.
But
Yeah.
I got it earlier when it was suppressed. Would it have came back?
yes, if you had it from earlier. I mean, did he
makes
give
a
it to you
difference when
earlier?
I go- Yeah, because I was in
I
the
would have
same-
given it to you.
Because he has to say. If he doesn't say, you don't
have to roll
automatically
it.
get
Well, then
it.
maybe I didn't.
Yeah.
Vlad,
I
you
didn't
need
Well,
have
to...
it's every turn. Do I need to name everybody in the party
Yes.
every turn?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you do.
Oh shit.
I have a macro on my bar at the bottom of the screen, and I include people's names in it.
macro would be
Click it at
useful.
the end of everyone's turn.
For a shadow priest, I would recommend the macro because then you just
Yeah.
basically at the end of their
And-
turn you
We'll talk
click it.
later. We'll-
And it's up
We'll
to
talk
us
later.
to watch the chat and like take it if it's more than the temp HP we already have, leave it if it's not, all that jazz.
Because yeah, it is a May effect, so you don't necessarily have to
Well,
give it
let
each
me
turn.
know right now because that's 3 over my HP right now. So it really affects if I eat dirt or not.
I think that would.
I was unaware of this particular thing, so I will endeavor in the future.
I can send you some useful. I can send you some
sure,
useful macros after the session.
Because this would actually kill you if it puts you to 0. It's a death ray. I'll say for this time you had some temp HP.
So roll that,
I
or
want to know
roll-
how you would really rule it.
color.
Really soft. like
Is-
I'll take it.
You had 11 HP, 11 temp
Nice.
HP.
I had
There you go.
11 temp.
Yeah.
All right, then I would have.
Usually I would be more strict, but this is a new character for you, so.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you did have a chance to die just then because you were 3 over, and I could have rolled a 1, and you would have been dead.
Also, can we say trial by fire? Like literally, you're introduced to the party, and then we're fighting a beholder.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll give you a break. All right, because also I didn't make sure you knew that you had to be rolling for people. Okay, so that is it for Beryl and Kate.
I think the first thing I'll do is second wind. Sweet. 8 whole points.
And actually, the Beholder now says something in Undercommon. Does anyone speak that?
I speak Undercommon.
It will say...
Also helm.
Your mother. No, just kidding. It will say... the Rune Master Thorvik does not appreciate you in his land. Spare me, and perhaps he will not kill you.
I will hop up and say you should have thought of that before you turn me to stone, bitch.
Can you speak Undercommon?
Where? No. What direction is it? What
No.
Is it, is it up here?
Yeah, you hear it up here.
I mean, I don't.
I
speak
mean, what is
Undercommon,
it
so I don't
saying?
understand what it's- yeah.
You also see.
What is
glow.
it saying?
You see the
I don't
glow
know.
from-
Does I guess technically
What
Hope
does the
Caller
Beholder
could
say?
translate if you want to yell out what it says.
25. I will. Oh shoot! I already used my bonus action. Damn it. I guess I'm gonna be taking a shot.
Pew! All right,
Or
fire
2.
your arrow. Yeah, 23 will strike it. Doing 12. 18 will just hit on the second one. Doing 15, which will bring it down.
Nice.
What
Falls
was
to
it
the
saying
ground.
anyway?
I immediately.
Anyone?
Not important.
Okay, it wasn't saying
It was
anything
begging-
important. All right, good.
It was begging for its life.
All right.
Beryl agrees with Anna Kate because it was very mean. If it wanted to talk, it should have talked to Tribe when Tribe approached. Instead, it attacked from darkness.
What was that thing? Boulder Bottom says.
Was a beholder. They are scourges.
Barrel's gonna go up here
Abominations.
and take out her spear and like stab it a couple times.
All right. Well,
Good job, Beryl.
it is
I just
now-
noticed what icon you put on it, so I just wanted to make sure.
It is dead.
Don't damage the central eye. You can sometimes turn that into strange materials.
Not
She went
everyone
for
is-
like she went for like brain as best as she could guess.
Let's do a quick break because I gotta take my pup out. I just realized we're pretty far in. So yeah, let me do a break and I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, so this
So-
macro. Explain how this works.
I've played a Twilight Cleric and I've actually provided these macros to a Twilight Cleric in one of my other games. So I'll
Alright,
send
so
you.
I just go to my macros thing, pick one of the untitled ones, put MBAR, and then edit it.
Well, I'll send it to you after the session, or if you want after the session, you can share your screen or whatever, and we can do it together. But I gotta go look it up because there's a per turn macro, and then there's also a macro that I created that you can roll at the end of combat, depending on how many rounds you had left on your Twilight Sanctuary, to basically give people temp hit points that are going to continue after the combat, because the temp hit points don't go away until long
Right.
rest. So yeah. But I have to go look it up.
Is there a way to make a counter that as soon as I cast?
Yes,
Twilight Sanctuary?
there is Lou actually has a Twilight Sanctuary. It's one of the stupid little paint blobs, which I think is silly that he made that Twilight Sanctuary. But yeah, there is a Twilight Sanctuary symbol, and it's
I mean, I don't know how long.
I don't see it on his. I mean, he may not have it in this game because I don't see it on his thing. But it's one of the paint blobs. Like, let me find it. Like one of these things. I'm putting it on barrel now. I guess I should need to take a picture of it.
Yeah, that's a weird.
But I don't
that's a weird
know.
paint.
I don't see it on his combat master from like my last turn. So it's possible he has to add it in each game. But it's a
Yeah.
counter. Yeah, it's a counter, and it, you know. But yeah, you got to on yourself when you cast it, and you got to put the icon on yourself, which is a counter, and then you have to. Honestly, okay, so it's actually, I think it's good and a pain. Like, I pay more attention during combat when I'm a Twilight Cleric because of this. Not that I don't always, not that I don't pay attention during combat on my non-Twilight Clerics, but there are times I get distracted or that I don't feel like it's as necessary to be as attentive. And with this one, like, because of this, you want to roll it at the end of everyone's turn, but you also don't want to like slow down the combat with conversation or disrupt things.
Right,
So
right.
the way I play it is I put my macro, it's there in chat, it says who the temp HP is going to, and then it's up to us to watch the chat, see it, and add it to our character sheet. And if we haven't been hit since
It is
the last
it is a
time,
universal temp HP, right? Like everybody gets the same number of HP.
no,
It's not
you
everybody
roll it
gets-
at the end of each person's turn. You roll it at the end of each person's turn. But like the thing is though, you can only have temp HP from one source at a time. So like if you gave us temp HP last round and we didn't get hit, and you rolled
Right.
better that round, and then this round you roll it and I see like, oh, that's like 4 temp HP less than I already have. I don't have to take it. You know, I can stick with what I already have. So that's kind of like, that's like on us. But if you just like click it at the end of everyone's turn, that's how I do it. And then in a case like the combat we just had with the anti-magic fields and whatnot, you can still just like, it's the end of a turn, roll it, and then they can figure out whether, you know, it's like, you know, it applies to them or not in that moment, or ask Lou, do I get that or do I not because of the cone?
So at the end of my turn, I should always say, Twilight Sanctuary, everybody, hit the button, and then
No,
hit the
it's
second
not
time.
at the end of your turn. You can apply hit points to you. So at the end of your turn, you roll to give you temp HP. But then at the end of the next person's turn, you roll to give them temp HP. And then at the end of the next person's turn, you roll to give them a temp HP. And you can give it to like NPCs and other creatures if you want. But it's at the end of their turn in combat. You roll it each time. You're like, damn, why did I pick this? It's really
This is super
powerful.
complicated.
It's
Yeah,
really
at the end of-
powerful, but you
end
do
of-
have to
whenever
pay
a
attention.
creature, including it, ends its turn. Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, I gotcha.
Lou
So-
has actually said that he has considered nerfing this. It's so good.
Oh, no,
yeah,
Twilight
I've heard
Sanctuary
that.
is-
He rages
I
against this.
figure, I have a feeling that Hope Color is not going to be my long-term
Yeah.
character. So I was like, what the fuck? I've contemplated it.
Honestly, I think the
Twilight
Twilight Clerics
Sanctuary
are
version.
really fun. The one I played,
I'm fine with the Twilight Sanctuary I play with Trey and his campaign, because it's a dip of one level in the Twilight Sanctuary, and it's not super like
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
but I
if
gotta
you're
say,
multi-class, the Twilight Sanctuary isn't as OP, but if you're single class, Twilight Sanctuary is immense.
It could be, it could be a little strong. I mean, it's not as strong as some of the other crazy ones, but it's
It's
not-
very, very good.
yeah.
Peace Cleric is pretty damn good too.
In my other campaign, I was a Twilight Sanctuary for a little while before he died. I mean, a Twilight Cleric before he died or whatever, and I thought these abilities were insane. They didn't nerf a thing, and it was. I spec them out to be like high AC, and then I had this the
Oh yeah.
at a very low level I was tanking a lot of hits, like not getting hit, and then when I got hit, it was only chipping away at my temp AC or temp health points. So
I'm gonna say as
the
beginning
smart
introductions for this character, Beholder was a good choice.
Yeah. Well, the smart enemies actually end up targeting, like, because there are definitely combats where you're basically like keeping us from taking damage. Like we take damage each turn, and then you give us temp HP each turn, so it really, really minimizes the stuff that's hitting the rest of us. And the smart enemies notice, and it actually makes the cleric a target. Like they go after you.
Yeah. Though I have a feeling that at this high a level, the temp HP is not nearly as strong as it is in the lower levels, because the lower levels it can be like a huge
Well, you're
percentage
multi-classed, aren't you?
of damage. Yeah, I'm multi-classed, so it's not nearly
I mean, I'm not 100% sure exactly what your build is, but like just from some hints today, it seemed like you're a multi-class. So yes, again, like the temp HP is still strong and still valuable.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, you're right, because especially when you're multi-classed, it's not as strong, but yeah.
If you build for the 10 HP, it can be pretty harsh. Pretty harsh.
yeah,
If you don't know, the two classes that I have are cleric and ranger. So
Yeah, I was thinking that might be the case. Well, obviously, when you said you had 300 feet of dark vision, that was like a dead giveaway. But obviously, even then, I mean, you might have had one level in Twilight Cleric. It's hard to say. So,
yeah. Honestly, for any other build, I would, if I was going to be playing it long term, I would probably not do anything but a dip into Twilight Cleric, just because it is a little strong. But I was like, I'm having fun with Hope Caller until I had to get rid of her.
Yeah, we got to go on our little like Vlad rescue mission.
Why is it Hop Caller? What the fuck?
It's
what happened?
Well, I totally put that in chat earlier in the session. I was like, I think you need an E.
What the hell?
I missed some
What
of the
happened to my E?
of your character because my daughter came running down and she was upset, and then she went upstairs, and as she was going upstairs she tripped, so she was even more upset. So I missed a good chunk of your description. Is Hope Caller a female or male? And then like
she's female.
Okay,
She's female.
And then like I missed a good chunk, so at some point I'd like to hear what she looks like. I missed like
no problem.
75% of it.
She is clad in what looks like somebody has dulled the metal scaled metal plates that cover her, kind of like scales but a little thicker, so that they're a little duller looking. And she wears a hood, and her skin is very, very pale with like a slight hint of green, and she has scales on her forehead and along her cheeks, and she has a very flat nose, and she has scales along her hands, and her hair is dreaded green. Yeah, and she has slit pupil eyes.
So like the
she carries a what looks like just a regular quarterstaff and a bow. So.
Very cool. All right, cool. No, yeah, I just missed a lot of that when you were describing it originally. I was really bummed out because I was looking forward to it.
Actually, if you click on the party tab, I have a picture of her. So.
Yeah, I saw that, and as you were describing, I was like very true to the picture.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure because sometimes like Titus's picture in the thing is, I mean, it's just a guy holding a glaive. So...
well, that pretty much covers Titus. So...
Yeah, it does. but I mean, like, I guess if I took the helmet off, I might look different. So I wasn't 100% sure if it was totally accurate, if you just Googled something. But
I mean,
oh yeah, I'm not.
I did steal the art, but it took me forever to find it, so I was like, fuck it.
No, I hear you. I would 100% do the same thing. No, so I was curious. I was looking forward to it.
I'm working on her list because she's supposed to pronounce S's really strong, and her R's are supposed to be Asian, but it's really hard.
I hear you. Accents are hard to keep with. My other campaign, the Twilight Cleric died to a dragon, and now I'm a.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna die,
I mean, if you're gonna die in a D&D campaign, that's pretty much like the okay, yeah.
I'll be
that-
honest with you.
Okay.
I 1v like why I think they're cheap is because I 1v1 a dragon. I lasted way too long. I'm such a low level. My AC was exceptionally high, and I could make it real high because I used a.
Why
A
didn't
feat
the
to grab
dragon
shield.
just like fly over you and keep breathing on you?
It was a sea dragon.
Oh,
We were
okay.
both in the water, and I had a what are they called? What's that
Hey Lou, we
not
need
the
a
sea
water
elf, but there's
campaign.
another.
Could just
Yeah, anyway, go
grab
ahead.
you and drag you underwater. I don't know.
I could breathe water, so it couldn't
Oh,
really do
okay.
that. But I was tanking. It couldn't hit me very easily because I could boost my AC to 27 as needed, and
Oh,
it was drawn out, but it killed me. But I mean, it was just the accent. I was doing an Irish accent for that guy, and now I'm trying to do I did a I can't think of the name of the
What
race
level
with
was
the cat
that?
characters. It was very low level. believe
How'd
it
you
or
get a
not. Like,
27?
because I was in
Yeah,
mithril plate heavy armor was my first.
22, and then he cast shield, right?
Yep, and I used the feat to get shield, and I was using what's that spell that gives you +2 AC?
Well, mithril plate is 18.
And one of my so the character is built out. So with mithril plate, I had 19 because one of the things gave me +1 on my AC. I forget exactly.
Yeah.
But I
Alright.
could look
And then
at
you
it.
probably had like a shield, like +1 or something.
Then
So you got like.
then I was holding a shield and a trident, and then I used the shield spell plus I would stack the cleric spell that gives you +2 to AC on my guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
really
that's right.
buffing. I talked to Rat about it, and he was cool with it because I was like, I don't know if this is crap, like, because I feel like it's sort of crap, but I'm like, I'm
I mean,
cool
I've
with being
seen
hammered
builds
and
that-
cool with dying.
I've seen
Yeah.
builds that do not rely on shield
Well-
that have a base AC of 25.
We have,
You can get some really crazy shit. So
We have
Yeah.
12 minutes, so we should probably get back to it.
do
What do you, or we at least search the beholder and look around. So what do you want to do?
Uh,
The beholder is
his
dead.
lair may have items in it, but we should parts it while we can.
Boulder Bottom would say, what did it say? It was talking a lot.
It was in the end it was begging for us not to kill it.
So you wouldn't need its parts as much as its essence, because I have my essence system.
Yeah, that's what I meant, because parts are essence and yada yada.
So getting essence off of it, if anyone has Arcana, you get bonus essence from collecting it.
I have Arcana.
I do
Okay.
too.
So I assume you're gonna take a minute to collect its essence.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Do I turn to stone, or am I?
Oh yeah, give me a con save.
Oh shit.
DC
Yeah, we're
is
parsing Titus over
Uh,
outside.
no.
We're in
So-
the fucking statue.
as Titus is standing there, just suddenly turns to stone.
I
Wait,
think your
did he
companion
turn to
is turned to stone.
Wait,
I'm gonna
did he
strike
turn to
full
stone?
pose
Yeah,
and
he
pull
rolled
out.
an 11, so he turns to stone.
Oh, okay. Then Beryl will. Yeah, Beryl will.
Unless he
fix
has,
him.
you gonna
Dude.
Indomitable or something?
I'm out of him
do
right
you
now.
need me?
Oh, okay.
Do you need me to restore him? I can also change his shape if he has any ongoing issues with his appearance.
And
I
this
know,
is
I-
where I suggest a
Go ahead.
never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
He didn't need it.
Oh my.
He didn't need it. Damn it.
So
Elephant balls.
I mean,
Elephant balls. That's what he needs.
Oh my.
yeah, if you have the magic, Beryl would have to spend stronger magic to do it. Oh, stone shape, yeah. Can that
Oh, I mean, no, I
undo
meant
petrification?
greater restoration. I have greater
Oh, okay.
restoration.
Well, hold on. If they elongate my arms, can I get 5 more feet of reach on there?
I mean, they'd be really skinny, so I'd probably half
Knuckle
your
dragger.
strength.
Couldn't hold them up.
You probably don't want them messing with your proportions.
Yeah. You trust us to reform your body.
No, I don't. Just turn me back.
Just
Okay.
give you pointy ears or something.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Cosmetic stuff. All right, so you use greater restoration, and Titus
Yes, I will burn a greater restoration.
would be pulled from his form back to flesh. Ugh.
Sir, you look like you are somewhat wounded. Would you like some healing?
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be great.
Actually,
It
who is
really
hurt?
hurts.
Who actually took damage?
Anna Kate and Titus.
Yeah, they were kind
Okay,
of tanking.
Gather up. I will cast a spell. Or vitality. And I'll just do that. How do I roll multiples again? I forgot.
You can use the dice roller if you have a macro. Although Beryl already, well, I guess she already spent the magic, but Beryl has her healer feat.
Well, it's not magic, but yeah.
All right,
Okay.
36 to Anna Kate.
Wait, 10d6? Oh, you're
He's giving you
casting
half.
multiple times.
Thank you, Beryl. Thank you, Hope Caller.
That's 5 rounds, so he's giving
Yeah,
you.
1 second. I gotta get yours in just a second.
So if the first one is Anna Kate, then you get the 36 and the 23 from Beryl. And then Titus is going to get 22 from
But I
Beryl.
guess what I'm
and...
saying is that the roll was 10d6.
Right, it's 2d6 per
Oh,
round.
it's 2d6 per round. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
So
I
it's
had it.
20d6 total.
And so then
All right,
30.
thank you.
Yeah, so 57 for Titus.
Thank you very much.
All right, you still look like you're hurt. Does Anna
I
Kate
don't.
looks healed, right?
No.
I'm pretty close. To
Titus probably looks still a little tired, but he doesn't look like he's wounded.
Yeah, I'm trying to click the thing off. Give me a sec. I'm definitely about 3/4. I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty close to 3/4.
Also, how many rounds left did you have on your Twilight Sanctuary?
Oh yeah, I need to roll Twilight Sanctuary so everyone knows what their ending temporary is. I had at the end I had 3 rounds left on the Twilight Sanctuary. So 13? Or did I just roll it for each one? Yeah, 13. Everybody gets 13 temporary.
What is it? Oh, we all.
Here, why don't we use this symbol if we're not at full but not wounded? Basically just mean like kind of tired. Stamina drained.
What's the symbol?
I put it on Titus. It's like the little fire.
Wavy lines.
Oh.
It's the one people use for like blur and stuff.
Okay. So
It's just at the top, so it's easy
Why
to
are there-
find.
why are there multiple rolls? Like, I'm sorry. What's the temp HP? Sorry.
Oh, every round you can get a different. I could have rolled better on your temporary HP, and you could have chosen the higher of the two.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a macro
Oh,
for that too. My Wednesday.
What's your
we'll
added?
talk about that. We'll
added
deal with that
amount?
later.
What's
Yeah,
your
we'll,
add?
We'll deal with that.
So is it 3 or 4 plus what?
9.
Plus 9.
Plus 9. Okay.
Yeah, my there's a macro you can get for that where you just roll a bunch for the remaining time. But yeah, what
I
does
was
the group
actually
want to
trying
do?
find it, but I don't have my.
My Wednesday
I-
group has a Shadow Priest who uses it. I'll have to ask
Yeah,
him.
I wrote that macro and gave it to him, but but the thing is that the shadow the Twilight Priest that I created that I built it for and then copied it for him. I was just looking for her and I don't have it anymore, so I'll have to rewrite the macro. But yeah, it's not a difficult one.
Yeah. All right, so you collect
We'll
the
talk about that after
essence
the thing.
as I kind
I
of
did a
listed
similar
out.
macro on the Peace Cleric for her like remaining rounds of
Did someone get the
what?
essence?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Don't mean to cut you off, but we don't have much time left.
Yeah, I got it.
That's fine. Just for bookkeeping, what is the essence so that our quartermaster can write it down?
It was 120 Maho CR13 essence. Beholder essence. Very powerful essence. I think you can make rare items with that.
All right.
Maybe even very rare.
I think we should see if we can track down its lair. Let's just see if we can find its lair. Can we roll to try to find its path?
So that would be survival. Up to 2 of you can work on that.
Who's really good at survival? I'm good at survival.
Okay.
So 20.
So you track this creature through the cave. It would lead you to a stone double door, which the Boulder Bottom would say, this is it. This is the bunker. It must have come from inside.
I wonder if that was the one from the last cycle that attacked me.
This is maybe. I don't know.
Did you see? Did
I
you
didn't
see the basilisk, or did you just guess that it was a basilisk?
I don't know. I guessed it was a basilisk.
Well, when I came through here, there were no beholders. Boulder Bottom says it was abandoned. Though that was a couple 100 years ago. In my youth.
I mean, there's a very good chance that the thing that attacks me is no longer with us.
I thought you said beholder. I thought Boulder Bottom said basilisk.
Well, yeah, I mean, my assumption was that it was a basilisk in these caves, but now that I've seen these beholders can turn people to stone, it may very well have been a beholder that attacked him. I was just saying I didn't see any beholders, though, when I traveled through here a long time ago. It's odd. Well, should we go into the bunker and see what lies ahead?
But someone should check the
Everyone
door.
feel good, or should try take break?
I got another fight in me. I mean, I'm good with a break, but I got definitely got another fight in me.
Yeah, Daryl is good too, but like wants to make sure everyone good. Also, new lady, new scaly friend.
Yes.
How does?
I am
Go ahead.
for my travels. I am oddly rested.
Okay. Then perhaps we proceed.
Though you, Titus, is it? Titus?
Yeah.
Watch the shaking next time. I have a headache.
Don't sleep on the job. That's on you.
Silly. All right.
I come from that's a real big offense where I come from.
All right. Door.
Alright, so you approach the door. As you do so, there is a small flash of light, and a glowing spherical entity appears. It would say, "You, leave this place. You are not welcomed here." So says this demi-unit.
What language is it speaking?
Common.
Common. Do I know what a demi-unit is?
Yes. So the Rune Masters had things called hollow points in their time, and these hollow points had like magical intelligences. I forget what that stands. It's like Dwarven Energy. I think Dwarven Energy Magical Intelligence is Demi. that were guardians of these, not well, guardians and helpers of these hollow points. They weren't usually mean, and they didn't usually just tell people to get lost like this one is doing. They were more like almost like Clippy for Microsoft.
So they're supposed to be like, you seem to be lost. That's
Yeah.
what they would normally do.
And they'd answer questions, and they'd like basically help you navigate the hollow points. Though this one does not seem to be happy to see you. Now remind me, Anna Kate, did this group encounter Demi Prime in Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you would know that at least one Demi unit went far beyond her original creation purpose.
Honestly, Nimble came with us and wanted to continue to travel with us, and then at some point he just suddenly wasn't with us anymore. Like it was one of those things where, like,
I
we were
don't
like,
think he
"Oh,
came with
retcon,
you.
he's not."
I don't think
Yeah.
he came to the Shadowfell with you.
Oh no, not after we got back from the Shadowfell. He said he wanted to travel with us, and he traveled with us. Briefly here in Dian, and then at one point we were like, "Oh, he's not with us anymore."
I think when you decided to go to the giant area, he decided not to come with you.
Okay.
He may. You know what? I think I remember. He stayed in the capital because he wanted to talk to the.
Okay.
What are they called? The nobility there a bit more.
Patriarchs?
Like as an emissary for his people in the capital.
Gotcha.
In Tyvanis. I think that's where you left him last. But anyway, so the Demi unit says basically get lost. What do you want to do?
That's weird. What's up with this unit?
This unit serves the one known as Thovik, Arch-Rune Master, and powerful Demi-Lich of the Tower. You are not welcomed in these halls.
Demi-Lich?
It doesn't respond. She says, I will not warn you again. If you enter his lair, your life will be forfeit. Boulder Bomb's like, there was none of this here before. Demi-Lich. Actually, do you have history, Hope Caller?
Yep. It's the one thing that I thought she should probably have.
You might know something about Thovik with a history roll, DC 15.
Yay!
He was the last surviving Arch-Rune Master before the Cataclysm. Apparently, he is still alive. So he was in control of the tower when everything went to the fires.
Wait, you're saying he became a Demi-Lich? Was this alternative Demi unit? Did he become a Demi-Lich before or after the Great Fall?
I am not required to answer your questions. I will say again, leave this place. Thovik will not warn you a second time. It says, judging by the essence you carry, you have already killed one of his beholders. You are enemies.
What exactly is this thing we're looking at now? It's like
It is a glowing, pulsing sphere of light. Doesn't actually look like much, but yeah. Just looks like a little ball of light that pulses as it speaks.
I will gesture for everyone to let's scooch away.
If you scooch back a bit, it will vanish.
All right.
Boulder Bottom says,
so that we're out of sight of the doors.
Says, well, ain't that a kick in the tail? He says, what the hell? There's a Arch-Lich here?
Demi-Lich, not the same.
He says, well, whatever it is. He says, this is the way we gotta go.
You think there's another way to get inside?
He shakes his head. He says, pretty sure it's solid stone all around, and I'm guessing if we stay in this area to try to dig or something, we'll have more of his allies coming at us.
Well, do you think if we shaped the stone, we could get in without alerting everyone?
He thinks for a moment. He says, I mean, it's possible, but we'd have to explore around a bit. I don't really know these caves other than the way through. I had no reason to explore them back then.
we would have to find a place that is relatively thin for me to be able to shape the wall.
Says you think if we break into his lair, that'll maybe avoid some of his ire? Maybe try to sneak
No.
through or something?
He would still try to kill us. He's a demi-lich. They're abominations.
How do you know?
The word lich is used. He had to consume the souls of many, many people to get to what he is today.
Oh, this is like Shadowlord's many souls sacrificed.
Now, I should probably roll Arcana to know how much I know about this. So
Sure, you can do an Arcana. Liches are a little bit higher, probably DC 18. It's kind of advanced magic. So you know a little bit about them, but not too
A little
much.
bit.
Probably not enough about
I
like
know the basics, but I can't tell you the difference between like.
Oh, sorry.
I know
They
a demi-lich is less, but
well, I was gonna say they're undead. I'll say you can do religion or Arcana if anyone has religion, because they are technically undead.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
You'd know
I can
different
see that.
things based on what you used.
Actually, would a druid be able to roll nature because they're against nature?
No, nature probably wouldn't cover a lich. That's more like the natural world. But, alright, so Anikate, you would know that being undead, they're considered abominations and that they're extremely dangerous because they're accomplished spellcasters.
What do I know about what he was before he became a demi-lich? Like his spells and accomplishments and stuff.
Well, we might want to hold off on that because we're getting a little bit over.
Oh, yeah, it's too late anyway.
So
Sorry.
why don't we do MVP votes, and I'll answer those questions next week. Next time on The Tribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it to 4 versus the Beholder because it's kind of a classic fight. I would have had to have other creatures if there was 6.
I was super stoked
I
about
enjoyed
my
the shit out of that. That was a fun fight.
Yeah. Alright, I got 3 votes. The only other thing I could have done was made it stronger versus 6, but I think we were fine with 4.
I thought it came out pretty good. Like we definitely felt threatened, but we were able to actually do it, so I thought it was good.
Alright,
I
so
only pulled by the skin of my teeth. And my
Titus, with 2 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Woohoo! That's for surviving.
By the grace of
I
the
appreciate it,
DM.
guys. Thank you.
Changed its
It's
layout
true.
slightly.
You allowed me to have that extra
Temp.
temp AC. Temp health points.
Oh yeah.
guys.
Speaking of, hey Lou, you wouldn't happen to know how to slap some macros onto my character? And
I
I
can
don't
slap
screw
them
shit
on
up
your
again.
token. All it'll do is assign all your current macros to your token. Is that what you want me to do?
That'd probably be smart, I guess. So.
Alright. You should have a bunch of macros on your token now. If you click your
There's
token.
no tokens. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, we're on the map, so.
Drag them on.
Well, you can drag your.
Oh,
Here.
yeah, I can drag them on.
Well, hang on. I'll just stick you in the end screen
Wait.
so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'd rather not
Waiting
have
room.
you on the big map.
Suddenly, Hope Caller becomes a giant. Oh, look, I've been moved into the party. Hey, look at that. Holy moly, yeah. She's got a ton of stuff. What the fuck? Let's see. right, so I need to make a thing on the character sheet in the cheat bar for Twilight Sanctuary. Gotcha.
Is your is cleric your what is cleric your starting class or your multi-class?
That is my multi-class.
All right, and then is you only have one multi-class?
Correct.
Okay, so then the multi-class underscore LVL is the data point. Let me jump into, I'm going to jump into another game here. I mean, I can write these things again, but like honestly, sometimes like I just like to go back and find the stuff I've written before. And it looks like the Twilight Cleric that I wrote, like I respect her and she doesn't have the
I
macro
respect her
anymore.
too.
I had the
Yeah,
same
a
joke
lot
in
of
my head.
respect.
I had
A
it.
lot of respect. Yeah.
A very, very different spelling, but yeah.
Oh, the same thing popped right in my head.
Oh, come on.
Respect versus respect.
Alright, I threw Twilight Sanctuary onto the list.
All right, let me get
And
that.
all
All
right,
right,
so
good night, ladies and gentlemen. On
Good
that,
night.
I've got to go. Tip your servers.
Uh-huh.
all right.
I'll be here all week.
Twilight Sanctuary doesn't show up in any of the macros, but I have a shitload of macros other than that.
I'm gonna head to bed too, guys.
Good
It was a
night.
pleasure playing. I will see you next week.
See you then.
Contemplating just giving Beryl what the hell, Maria? No. I never called you your name.
My name?
Yeah,
Mary?
Miriam. Or
Miriam.
Miri.
I
Yeah,
never called you
Miriam.
your name. I'm thinking about just giving you permission so you can go and just slap some macros on it so it'll be
Yeah,
easier.
if you want to.
How do I give her
Fine.
permission to look at the character?
You
Is
have
that
to ask Lou to add it, yeah.
So I have that weird bug where because you made the character in a different game that I don't own, I can't do anything to the character. I
Oh,
thought they had
really?
fixed that, but
Oh,
yeah,
is that what happens when I import stuff?
yeah, they
Yeah, how
They
do
did
I-
some stupid changes where like the DMs actually don't have permission if it's not from one of their games or their game, I guess.
All right.
So how do
Well-
I give her permission then?
I think you can maybe. I don't know though. So yeah, from now on, like I should make the character for you, or at least make the character and then let you edit it. Because if I create the character, then I still have the permissions.
Oh,
I thought they
yeah.
fixed this, but yeah, I just tried to.
Yeah, that's a weird bug. I didn't know that was happening. I'm sorry, like, because I
I
know I
don't-
import a lot.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or what the deal is, but yeah, for whatever reason, I don't have. And I mean, as DM, I should just have all the permissions, but they're weird. So
I mean, yeah.